Hello and welcome. We are live. We are good to go. All right. I feel like I'm having camera issues today. I don't know what's up. Okay. We're good. We're good. I'm not even adjusting the camera. I'm just tilting my monitor that it's setting on. real jury rigged. Okay. So the thing is, like, I stand up straight. I'm like, time to stream, and then I'm like, I hunch over like a DM goblin when I run the game. So I need to like adjust for that. My golem posture. Okay. Hello and welcome to Wrath of the Godkin, the D&D campaign, where when it comes to murder, it takes two to tango. Say hello to Ronnie, the bugbear fighter, Waylon, the human paladin, Kelken, the Furbolg druid, Oz, the Kenku wizard, and Affinity, the tiefling bard. What moida? He was a saint. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble, but before they do exactly that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened previously on Wrath of the Godkin. Last time, the party found Carlos's murder weapon buried in a box beneath Kamal's grave. Hey, Tank, welcome in. Y'all make me want to try D&D. You should try D&D. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We sometimes do one-offs in the community, one-shots in the community. Haven't done some in a while, but we should probably do some here and there. Welcome some new people.
Come on, Ink. We're waiting for Humblewood.
She's working on it. She's working on it. She needs to hydrate first, and then she'll be ready. Okay. So, the party found the murder weapon in Kamal's, memorial, less so than grave, because he wasn't really buried there. The party gathered some of the most suspicious ladies and presented the dagger to them, eliciting some strange responses. Gal seemed cagey about the dagger, causing Ronnie to search Tammy's bag for the painting that depicted the dagger, catching her in a lie. Everyone followed Ronnie to Tammy's hut, where Gal further stonewalled them. Karen started making uncomfortable comments about Carlos, so Ronnie took Karen outside, using it as an excuse to interrogate Karen and toss Gal's tent. Under Zone of Truth, Karen admitted to visiting the crime scene and hiding the murder weapon to try to protect Tammy, whom she believed was being unfairly scapegoated by Gal for Carlos's murder. Ronnie also found a bloody shirt in Gal's steamer trunk and a go bag with a club and a vial of medicine identical to the one in Karen's trash. Under Zone of Truth, Gal refused to speak, but Tammy, having circumvented the spell's effects, gave a full confession that she killed Carlos. Reminders, you can donate bits to the stream to change the outcome of the game. Cheer 500 bits to name an upcoming NPC. 750 bits to spawn a Chaos Goblin. Cheer 1,000 bits to give a player inspiration. And cheer 1,500 bits to buff an enemy. Here we go. It's Autumn Falls 1 stat, aka Thursday at 3 p.m. And the party is about to make this case a closed. So the party is still somewhat split within the same general area, but some of you guys are in one tent and some of you are stoned up in the other. You guys have gotten permanently stoned. So what would you like to do? Ruthie wasn't here last time. We've tried to get Ruthie up to speed on what was happening, so hopefully if you guys want to do any, resetting of the scene of what just happened, or sort of talk amongst yourselves in the tattoo real quick to sort of like decide your course, you can do that as well. If anyone has any things pressing on them, you can also go for it now.
Tammy did just technically confess, right? Like, for sure.
Confess, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but like she refuses. She's taking 100% of the blame, which we know that they were co-conspirators. At least
Right.
Gal was.
Okay, right, and Gal saved on the Zone of Truth.
I think Gal failed, but I think she just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's correct. She isn't compelled to speak.
Yeah.
I have a way.
Did Tammy succeed on the Zone of Truth, or did she fail?
She succeeded on the save, and that means her confession, in which she basically said, it was all me, and she went through. She like basically walked through how she did it, going into the tents and stabbing him, and yeah, but based on that, you know that she wasn't magically compelled to tell the truth. Only Gal failed the save, but Gal has been like very particular about her words, so she can sort of play it cool, I guess. And I guess Ronnie and Karen and Wei are still in the other tent? In Gal's tent?
Yeah.
And I think Warren is with you guys inside, or is he with Holly outside? I think he's
I
with
think we
Holly
might have shut
outside.
him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He and Stabitha and Holly are sort of checking out the commotion from the outside. I think Ronnie and Wei are in Gal's tents. And let's say Tammy's with you guys, and Gal is also with you guys. And meanwhile, Karen is in Gal's tent right here. So we're all sort of hanging out right here. So yeah, at this point, Warren's going to look to you guys in. He's actually no, he can't see you, so he's not going to be able to do anything.
He calls over the wall.
Yeah, he's going to knock on the wall of the thing. Is everything going okay in there?
Doesn't sound like it.
We're working on it.
All right, just let me know. I'll go back to my knitting. He pulls out some knitting work that he's been working on. It's like some sort of rabbit ear warmers. How long is Zone of Truth up for?
Zone of Truth lasts 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it's getting to the other side of it. It's like more than half over. And Gal has completely shut up at this point. Tammy's going to look to you guys and be like, well, I confessed, so that's that, right?
Maybe while Zone of Truth is still up, let's just go with our smoking gun, like the go bag and the shirt. We haven't presented that yet, right?
I don't think you have access to those because that's happening in the other room with Ryan.
Right. I meant above table. Sorry, this isn't in character. I just feel like while we have time, we should.
Sure, I just mean you physically cannot present something if you're trapped in stone.
Oh, you're so right.
Like you don't have access to the you would have mental access. You would probably know. I think Wei was, tattooing everything that was seen as Ronnie went through it. So you guys are all on the same page right now. It's just a matter of how you want to play it.
Remind me who's in the wall and who's outside party-wise. It's me.
Yeah, you guys can move your tokens there if you want to. I feel weird about moving you guys for you. But the Ronnie and Karen and Wei are in the G tent. Can you guys see that G?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, where?
Right here, just like right above where you are.
Oh. I don't see a G, but I see the
don't see a
tent
G
where
either.
Tammy is.
Okay, let me.
There
G
we
for
I
go.
trust
Gal.
you. Aha!
And T for Tammy. So yeah, you two, Ronnie and Wei are in, well, actually they don't have to stay in there. They can stand outside with everybody else, or do whatever they want. But yeah, at this point you guys are sort of locked in, and it's kind of a tense situation because Gal doesn't want to say anything, and Tammy is acting like it's time for you guys to take her away in handcuffs.
Could you guys huck the evidence over the wall? I feel like Ronnie has good enough athletics to do that.
Sure. Yeah, Ronnie will just like hurl the duffel bag.
Okay. So this is Gal's go bag, I guess.
Yeah. Also, I'd be like, there's a club and some poison in here. We're concerned about, well, I mean, it's part of the evidence, but, and this is the tattoo, but you can handle her, right?
As long as Finn's in here and we have one charisma person, I feel confident.
Right? And Ronnie tosses the bag.
Okay. Give me this is a DC 5 athletics check.
Come on.
Natural
Wow.
one.
There's
You-
no fucking way.
You throw it
He said DC
on
was
top
high.
of the on top of those stick things on top of the teepee.
Sorry.
It's not a big problem, but it's still really embarrassing.
Uh,
Warren just like a jackass just falls on his ass laughing. You couldn't even get it over a wall. And Stabitha snickers, but tries to hide it, and Holly just rolls her eyes at Warren for being such a jerk about it.
Ronnie goes around the corner of the wall or the edge of the wall so that Warren can't see them and tries to climb up so they can try to get it down while other things progress.
Okay, make a wait, you're entirely enclosed in the stone, right?
yes, there's no doors or anything.
Okay, is this a
I
flat
thought
sheet
it
of
was a
stone?
wall. It's a dome?
No, I said there's no doors. It is a wall. The air is completely open. It's not a dome. It is a
Okay,
a
so
wall.
Ronnie just needs to climb over that and then can stand on it and reach up. Okay, another athletics check, if you please. Same DC. 27. Okay, that's better than that one. Okay, so you grab the bag and can toss it to Cal, or at least drop it inside the perimeter for someone to grab. So now you've got the new evidence inside if you want to press your suspects with it.
Well. Looks like someone was planning to skip town. Kind of weird behavior for an innocent person, don't you think?
Yeah, I thought you said you liked it here, Cal. What happened to that?
She shrugs and looks away.
Looks like there was a club in here. What would you have needed a weapon for if, you're just gonna leave?
You notice that Tammy looks a little surprised at that. She's like, a club? What do you mean a club?
Like a round stick you usually use to hit people over the head with.
Oh, well, Gal was probably just nervous that, there could be like bandits or something on the road. She probably wanted that for protection.
That would be a decent explanation. If there wasn't also a bloody shirt in there, what's up with that?
She swallows hard, and then says, this is Tammy speaking. She says, That's the shirt that I wore that night. Gal is such a kind friend that she didn't want me to get in trouble, and so she hid it for me.
So, Gal, you knew the whole time, which at the very least makes you an accomplice, which means you're going to jail anyway. You know that, right?
She starts to open her mouth, but like the words, the things she wants to say, she can't. She can't. She has to say the truth, and so she's like, "Nah." She shrugs really furiously and turns faces away from you, tapping her foot. And Tammy is going to be like, she obviously doesn't want to talk right now. So just listen to me. Okay, Gal didn't know. I came to her because I was in shock from what I had just done. And so I went to her, and I could tell that what I'd done really scared her, but I didn't have anyone else to turn to. So I asked her if I could hide the shirt with her. And so she did.
Is she still in the zone of truth?
Yes, but she passed, or she did not fail to save, so she is not affected by the zone of truth.
Right.
Only
Okay.
Gal is affected by the zone of truth, but she has clammed up.
You know, Tammy, by saying that you had Gal hide evidence for you, you're making her an associate in the crime, at least.
Yeah,
No.
this is quite a scandal, honestly. If
To
you
be
think
honest,
about it, famous.
I think Gal only hid it because she was scared of me. Because she didn't think I was the kind of person who could do something like that. And so, in a way, I would say that was intimidation on my part, and she feared for her life. I'm sorry, Gal.
Oz looks at Gal, kind of looks at her expression. Feared for her life.
Gal is still like trying to face away while like feeling your gaze and like glancing at you with her peripheral vision and just like trying to like face away and try to like shut the world out a little bit until the spell fades.
I have something I could do, but it takes a minute to cast, and I feel like she's gonna be really wriggly. Through the tattoo, I'll be like, "Hey Finn, how easily do you think you could restrain Gal or Tammy or both?"
Physically?
Physically.
Probably easily.
Yeah. I can cast something that might help us out if I succeed, but it takes a minute to cast.
Yeah, why do I need to hold them again? Honestly, I would just go for Gal, because if Gal's being held, Tammy's not going anywhere.
Okay. I guess I'll start to cast a spell, and then if anything happens, you can try and restrain her?
Yeah, just give me the signal.
Okay. I will begin to cast Gias.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Yo!
Just a point of clarification on your wall thing. Is that like concentration or anything?
It
Or
is
that-
concentration, but this is not.
This is not. Okay, great. Just double checking. I wanted to make sure. Okay, you place a magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out some service or activity as you decide. If the creature can understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed. So yeah. You'd be putting her under your control, and if she tried to disobey, she would take psychic damage.
Yes, and a lot of it.
When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 7th or 8th level, the duration is 1 year. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, by default, it's 30 days, which is a lot of time.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You can issue any command you choose. Should you issue a suicidal command, the spell ends. You can end the spell early by using an action to dismiss it. Greater wish spell. Wow, this is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
That's intense. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. So she just needs to make a save, right?
Yeah, she does. And I hope she fails.
All right. I don't have a actual modifier for her, but I'm gonna assume she's like +2 to wisdom or something like that. So this is gonna come down to her beating a spell save DC, and I'll give her a +2. 17. Okay.
Ooh,
Just meets a beat. That's why you say above.
beats it.
See, that's why I
Oh,
say it in advance, because if I had said that afterwards, it's +2, it's +2, then it would look really cheaty. I thought +2 was a very ungenerous.
+2 is fair. Well, I think you did that before, so it tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I remembered I gave somebody whoever rolled a +2. I'm just gonna give the Knowles +2 unless they're like very uncharismatic or like notoriously whatever to because they're dynamic characters, but not exactly player characters. All right, so she denies this spell by catching the save on it. Just barely.
Ah, that's annoying.
That's so rough.
You're like, can you stand here for 8 hours while I go to sleep?
Just
Hey, I have no problem making this wall permanent.
At this point, you guys have like a minute left on Zone of Truth.
Seeing Kel's face go sad, I imagine. Finn's just gonna be like, this is a really big scandal, gal. I mean, famous projection star sets up an obsessive fan for murder. We could easily hit the papers with this. Unless there's more to it.
She.
We don't even know a journalist we could reach out to.
So true.
I'm sure he'll be very receptive to that calling card. But she looks once again like she wants to lash out at you, Finn, verbally, but she's unable to because of the spell.
Wow. Just like that? You're gonna let us walk and put this out into the world?
Into the tattoo, Oz is gonna say quietly, keep making her angry, Finn. You might actually get her to say something, and then she'll slip up.
Yeah, I would just if I could roll for it as well, I just want to keep just like prodding at her.
Okay, make an intimidation roll against Gal.
Intimidation.
Okay, she's not intimidated by you. She just stares you down. As the minute runs out, Zone of Truth ends. And Gal feels the effects of the spell fade away and is going to be like, there. Now, can't we just be civil and not have any more of this spell casting nonsense? You have your girl. She confessed. Tammy gives a sad look. What more is there to say? I didn't want to hide the shirt. She came to me bawling in the middle of the night, the little psychopath. It's not my fault.
We both know
And
that.
you couldn't have said this 2 minutes ago. There was something that you needed to delay so much that the Zone of Truth had to go down before you said it.
I'm under no obligation to help you at all. I believe I'm doing everything I can.
Did Tammy seem to respond at being called a little psychopath?
Make an insight check. Wait, no, you can't see.
I mean, I'm at the top of the wall.
You're at the top of the wall.
Ronnie's been
looking
watching this whole time.
Oh my god, yeah, that's
like Batman
honestly,
person, a gargoyle.
honestly, make an intelligence save for me. DC 15, Ronnie. Yes!
There you
Yes!
go.
15. Okay. Ronnie has taken the opportunity to come inside the wall. So now Ronnie is within the wall. And has been. during this last exchange. I forget why that
Ronnie
matters though.
sneaks up behind Gal and just goes, "Hi,
Ah!
You're
She
a coward."
shrieks.
Ooh.
Okay, so make an insight check, Ronnie, on Tammy.
Ba-ba.
17.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, she
Nice.
winced. It looked like her eyes were tearing up a little, like that actually really hurt her.
I'm sorry, Tammy.
She looks at you with like some confusion. What do you mean? No one should be sorry for me. I'm the murderer.
I understand why you're doing what you're doing. But you know
She's-
it's not right, and you know it. You hurt her. She doesn't deserve you. So I'm sorry.
Whoa. Are you trying to mess with her? Or are you is that Ronnie being sincere?
No, Ronnie's being so sincere right now.
Okay. So you're saying that
Ronnie's like, I know that Gal is the problem here.
Mhm.
Ronnie
Okay.
also is like, I'm not smart enough to get us out of a legal conundrum. And Tammy might just take the fall for this. And Ronnie is really just like, I'm sorry that I couldn't do more to help you. And I'm sorry that you're going to make this call because I get why you're doing it, even though you shouldn't.
Okay, make a persuasion roll, please.
I
Guidance.
should have stayed outside the wall.
Oh,
No,
you're
this is
doing
great.
good on
Guidance,
rolls.
guidance.
Got that one out of the way on the throw. Okay, 9.
Guidance.
She looks like startled by what you said.
Oh, fuck.
Great.
She looks startled by what you said. Like you might have hit on something there. She looks like concerned and is going over something in her head, but she doesn't say anything in response. Gal's gonna step up to you, Kel, and be like, I'll give you some of my bathwater if you drop this stupid wall. That's what you're really after, isn't it?
I forgot.
Ew.
You know,
Why would
Yeah,
anyone
that's
want
bad.
that? That's like filled
Yeah.
with dirt and dead skin cells and all sorts of nastiness.
That's gross, Gal.
Tammy's gonna be like, it's
I,
not
um,
that bad.
no,
Oh,
I
that's
was
nasty.
I was wrong about that. It turns out it's worth a lot less than I initially thought it was.
She's just gonna grab
Good
you
word.
by the
Ooh.
tunic and is gonna be like, listen, you don't get to talk to me that way.
Hey, hands off my
Hey.
nerd.
Hey, you let go of him.
Listen, Gal.
Go ahead.
Sorry. It's either you come clean now, because I know what a setup looks like, okay? Come clean now, or this will haunt your career at the very least. Forever. Until it eventually comes to light, like all things do.
You have no way of proving that I had anything to do with this, and you have a witness saying, or the suspect, the murderer, saying that she did it. That's a full confession. I don't know what you want from me.
Hmm. I'll turn to Tammy just to see what her expression is real quick.
She's still thinking about what Ronnie said and is not paying attention to what you're saying to Gal right now.
Okay, she's cooking. I'm gonna be quiet and let her cook.
We don't have the impression that like Tammy has a spell on her, do we? This seems like this doesn't seem out of character.
I do have detect magic. It's a first level spell, so I can just pop that up and answer that if you're asking that into the tattoo.
Maybe then I'll be like, I have a way of shielding Tammy from being charmed, but I don't know if this is magical or not.
Oh, please! Now you think I've put some spell on her?
That wasn't a tattoo.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
sorry.
do
Then
a
I can't
detect
hear
magic.
this.
I'll do a detect magic around the teepee. I know that there's the wall up. Is there anything else I can sense in there?
You sense Finn. Her magic is so hot. Golly, you like her.
And I sense my friends because friendship is magic.
yeah. You sense the tattoo. Anything else? The worst spell usage I can give you. Can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone. Is it 1 foot of stone? Cal?
I think it's a couple of inches thick.
Okay.
Let me check again. Yeah.
But it's an open top, so I feel like it can like just go.
I can
It is
also
only 3
imagine
inches
Ronnie
thick,
reaching
yeah.
over it and lifting way up a little bit.
You want uppies?
Warren's just like sitting on the edge of it now. He hopped up easily as a rabbit. Okay, so let me pull up Tammy's. I'm gonna see if there's anything that I'm not thinking of. But you don't sense anything particularly like you don't sense that she has been cursed or has a spell on her in any way. You do detect a weird anti-paladin feeling, as if the ground had been like lightly cursed in some way, but it's not just around this tent. It seems to be the entire resort. This might have something to do with why people, some magic wasn't working.
Honestly, I don't think Gal needs magic. She was able to take advantage of.
She's just starstruck. She's not charmed.
Yeah.
You also detect a crazy amount of innate magic bubbling up from Stabitha.
Yeah, he's focused on the tent, and then he turns to Stabitha, and then like gets like a chill up his spine and kind of.
Yeah, it's like she's aura maxing right now. She is just like a giant, like shadowy flame coming all around her. Flames on the side of my face. You detect,
and presumably the oasis.
You detect also the or I guess the dagger itself being non-detectable.
Oh, I do.
You get the same weird feeling, which helps you, just identify that magical blockage is the gem of non-detection. Now that you're aware of what that is through your understanding of what the murder weapon is, you get the sense that, that is the source of it. So at least that's one mystery solved. So yeah, you don't get anything else. I'm just trying to think of any other magical effects. You detect the natural spring water as well. Yeah, but you don't get a sense that Tammy is being controlled by magic in any way.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a nice feeling, isn't it, Tammy? The feeling of being in love with someone.
Make a persuasion roll, please.
Pray for me. Thank you. No amount of guidance is going to help me out of that.
2. She gives you a like a sarcastic look and is like you'd know.
Oh, but believe me, I do. Look, obviously I don't know you, but if you're anything like me, it's hard sometimes to deal with feelings of like that you don't have the answers to everything, that you don't really fit in to the world around you. And then you see someone who embodies everything you wish you were, who seems like they know everything. They know what to do at any given moment. They know exactly where they belong. And you kind of attach yourself to them. You make a lot of your self-worth tied to them, because if they like you, then maybe you have more value than you feel. I just feel sorry that someone as bright-eyed and intelligent and promising as you chose so badly. She is so vain, so shallow, so selfish, and you could do way better.
Wow. Make a persuasion with advantage on her. Persuasion roll.
Cool.
7 and 8. She looks like the power of your RP there, the power of your words does reach her, but once again, she is forced back into this state that Ronnie had put her in before, where she looks increasingly agitated. Like she wants to blurt something out, but there's no practical benefit for her to do so right now. But you guys, between what you said just there, Kel, and what Ronnie said, you do feel like you're rounding a corner on something.
I wish we could help you.
She looks to you, Ronnie, and is like, I made my own bed, and now I have to lie in it.
I mean, the
Gal's
bed's not made yet. We're not done asking questions.
Well, what else is there to say? She's confessed, right? What else do you need? Unless
The
this is
truth. That's what we're waiting for.
well, you just cast your spell, and it's gotten us no closer.
Yes, because you refuse to open your mouth and say anything. Something is clearly being hidden, and we can wait here all day until you decide to say it.
At this point, Holly is going to knock on the wall and call out to you guys. Hey, we're kind of wondering what's going on in there, and if you've solved this thing, we kind of want to know what's up. Stabitha's gonna call in to Gal. Gal, are you okay? And Gal's gonna be like, oh, just fine, darling. We're having a new kind of sauna experience where the grilling is done with words rather than hot coals.
Did Stabitha use her regular voice?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah, Wade's just like, fuck.
She dropped character completely.
Is there someone new out there? Who is that?
You hear her say, oh, fuck. Under her breath. And then just be like, ah, yes. The witchcraft. Oh, forget it. I can't do this anymore. Can you guys just come out so we can talk about this?
Yeah, I mean, it's only fair, right? Actually, no, sorry, Finn doesn't know that yet.
Well, I'll look around at Finn and Ronnie and be like, should I drop it? Should I lower the walls?
She's not gonna get very far, even if she tries. Finn cracks her knuckles.
I mean, if she takes a runner, I'll just levitate her up into the air. Just kind of like when you pick up a cat when they're doing something they're not supposed to. I'll put her in air jail.
All right. I'll lower the walls.
Okay, the walls are down. Gal steps forward and like sort of like pushes past you guys if you'll let her, but not like moving at like too far a pace, just into the crowd outside, and is going to be like, ugh, thank the gods, I couldn't stand to be in there with a murderer anymore. And she points at Tammy. The others gasp.
Ronnie looks at her sadly.
Mighty convenient for you to throw out the truth so early, Gal.
Karen's gonna step forward. What? No, You were the one who was gonna kill Carlos. Everyone gasps again and stares at Gal. Don't listen to her. She's an idiot. Remember? Even when I was compelled to tell the truth, that was the one thing for sure I could say. I'm no idiot. She just starts crying and runs into
No.
Gal's tent.
No, Karen, you tell her.
You
tell
get
her
out of there.
everything you've been holding up in there.
They start to get into a really serious argument inside the tent. The half of it is that Karen Gal is basically like, just keep your mouth shut. Stop saying stupid things. She's just trying to like bully her basically. And Karen is like, but Tammy said that her friend was going to kill somebody so she could finally be with the person she loves. Shut your mouth. Tammy's gonna push past and try to calm them down as best she can.
I'm gonna cast command on Tammy and say speak up.
Okay, Tammy suddenly gets a really loud, scary, booming voice. And it's gonna be like, you two both shut up! And they both stop and look at her. And she like looks at herself too, like, where did that come from? And she turns around to look at you. Most likely waving.
Oh, wait, did I say
demurely.
Tammy and I meant Karen again?
Yeah, you
Let
said
Tammy do it. This is great.
Let her cook.
Wait, you
I'll
said
Oz gives
cast another
Tammy
spell
2
slot.
big thumbs up and a smile. Like, yeah, go for it, girl.
Wait, so do you want to do what you actually wanted to do, or do you want to let Tammy speak up? I thought it was strange too, but I was like, okay, why not?
I meant Karen. I feel like, yeah, let me do Karen first, and then I'll get Tammy here in a second.
Okay. So you command her to start shouting, being like, I know it breaks all of my rules as a therapist, but in session, Tammy said that, let me get the words exactly right on this. Wait, you guys already know some of this based on the journals, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have her journal.
Basically, she recites what was in the journal about Tammy. Basically, that Tammy is very obsessed with Gal to a certain extent, but seems to be very optimistic as a result of their relationship. And Karen only sees that as a positive thing. She also says that in session, Tammy kept bringing up a friend who needs to get rid of a guy in order to escape and finally be with her true love. And Karen explains that she assumed that meant that Gal is dangerous and is trying to kill Carlos. That's what Gal reasoned from that. And that's why she's been so adamant about getting Gal therapy, but Gal keeps refusing. And she explains that that's why she put the KO juice in Gal's wine, because she wanted to knock Gal out and prevent her from killing Carlos, which is what she thought was going to happen. But then that stupid Maria drank it, and because she's such a lazy worker, like all the people from the slums, I keep telling you people this. Luckily Kamal is not, or luckily Rami is not nearby to hear this, because it seems classist if not racist. But after that, Karen just, Gal is staring at her like she's the dumbest person in the world. Tammy looks a little bit shocked about this. She's like, Karen, That was confidential. You're not supposed to say that. And Karen's like covering her mouth. She's like, I know. I should have given Karen a wisdom save, but something tells me in my heart she failed it automatically. It's not her strongest stat if she has one. So Karen starts crying. She says, "I'm a terrible therapist. I'm so sorry, Tammy. I know you couldn't have ever killed Carlos." And Gal's gonna turn to them both basically and say, "But she just confessed. She did kill Carlos." And Karen is aghast at this. Holly's gonna push through and look at Tammy. "You did it?" And Tammy looks down. "I know you cared about him, but he was a bad man. He was the greatest guy I ever knew." And she's Holly's going to tackle Tammy at this point, and they start.
Ronnie's sort of
hustling.
standing in the middle and just holding
Okay.
arms out.
All right, make a strength save to stop these ladies from fighting.
Oh, all right, everyone. Okay.
Okay, you easily
Nice.
hold them both by the scruff of their necks, a foot off the ground, as they fight and paw at the air. Tammy a little bit more sullen at this point. And Gal's gonna just start, basically performing loudly for everybody. "You see? She's a maniac. Keep her away from me. This is why you don't let fans get close, people."
Is that also why you have fans' hair on your pillow?
Make an insight check with advantage on her.
All right.
Okay,
Nice.
19. And 19. You see her facade like falter for a second, and she just looks at you like there's something like a pit in her stomach, and she turns to Tammy with a look that seems to say, "Is that true?"
Hmm. I mean, it's okay. There's, like Kel was saying before, love is crazy like that sometimes.
She bolts.
Entangle.
Okay, she needs to make a strength. Strength saving throw?
Yeah.
I guess this is just a
If
straight
she
D20.
breaks free of entangle, Oz has levitate ready.
3. She's restrained in weeds. 20-foot square? Okay. Well, more smaller than that because it's more like that. But yeah, she's entangled and she's screeching, "Let me go! I don't deserve this! I'm better than you people,
What
don't
were
you
running from,
understand?"
Gal? People who are better don't tend to kill other people, Gal.
"I didn't do it! She did it!" Tammy's gonna step forward. Let her
No,
go.
I think you're forcing her to admit to something she didn't do.
No, I did do it. But
Tammy, she's trying to run and
when
abandon
she
you
says
to take
"but,"
her
I'll
fall.
command speak up to her, and I'll like pat her on the back, like, "Don't worry, girl, you got this. Speak up."
okay, she has to make a save, right?
Yeah.
Whiz save. Okay, we'll give her the +2. What's the DC?
My DC is 16.
Okay, she gets a 17. So she resists the urge to say something. This thing that's been just on the tip of her tongue.
Can I not do command and also just be like, pat her on the back?
Wait, you're also doing command on her?
No, I don't have command.
Oh, all right.
I'm just encouraging her.
Yeah, can you reverse calming presence her?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
good.
funny.
That works.
That's funny. Make a persuasion roll on her. 4.
Yep.
Nope, it's not
I
gonna
push her a
happen.
little too hard.
Why
While
do
you're
we
trying to
even try
do this,
anymore,
be
Ronnie?
reassuring. Holly's gonna tackle Tammy again and start clawing at her. You bitch! You killed him!
Oh, Holly, not now.
Holly, I think you're directing your anger towards the wrong person.
Here,
But
Holly,
she-
do you want a stress ball? I'll make one with my college creation.
She grabs it immediately and it explodes. She's super angry.
Oh, wow. Good job.
But she said she
You know,
killed him.
Holly.
Yeah, and notice
Yes,
how
because
smug
she's
Gal's
trying to
being?
take the fall for her favorite celebrity.
You've never had a super fan willing to do anything for you?
Well, I guess one time I did. She points at Gal. Gal says, "You shut your dirty mouth."
Oh? I think we want to hear this.
Well,
Yeah, keep talking.
if everyone's saying everything out in the open anyways, I don't see why not. Yeah, it's a little secret about Gal. Maybe that's why. I bet. Huh. She stops and thinks. She turns to you, Ronnie. You're like the leader, right?
No. We're-
Oh.
Wait nods. Wait nods. Like
Yes.
instantly.
Vin also nods.
Just the entire party is not.
Nodding.
She leans in. It's like, what if one of them made the other one do it?
What?
Eh?
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm just talking out my ass.
Sorry, what was the sentence? What if
Well,
one of them made the
What
other
if one of
do
them
it?
made the other one do it? Is what she said.
Ooh,
Yeah,
what makes you say
that's.
that?
What do you know about Gal?
Well, back when she was, just starting out in the biz, she was more of a club girl than she lets on. And she happened to come see my band, the Bloody Savages, and came backstage. All the while, Gal's like, "You shut your bloody mouth." She's like, just like cursing and struggling with the vines. Yeah, we kind of had a little bit of a wild time together. Tammy looks shocked. That's a lie! Isn't it, Gal? That's a lie! And Gal's just like it even matters anymore. It's ancient history. Who cares? Tammy's gonna take a step back with shock. So it did happen? It's real history? Holly steps forward. Oh yeah. She's quite the sensual lover. And Tammy is going to now leap on top of Holly. They're
Nope,
fighting.
stop,
They're
Tammy.
fighting once again. Ronnie,
Is it
make
time to get
another
the handcuffs out?
strength save to try to
It
restrain.
might be time
them.
for the handcuffs.
Right? I'm just like,
Just holding two pairs next to her.
again, like, picking cats up, just sort of like
Yeah.
pulls them back by the back of their jackets or whatever. Like, is it?
Yeah, you successfully
Just
restrained the
putting the Knowles
ladies.
in air jail.
Gal always had it out for me, says Holly. It's because I know her secret. She used to be she didn't have this perfect, pristine image. She used to be into drugs hardcore. In fact, she used me to get all I had and then ran out with the rest. So no wonder she liked Carlos. He was just another guy she could use. And now I wouldn't be surprised if she was trying to cover that up by getting rid of him. But she's too freaking prissy to get her hands really dirty. So she made this little stooge, she points to Tammy, do it for her. She turns to Ronnie like, right?
Ronnie's
You know,
looking at
Gal, hiring a hitman is still illegal, even if you don't do it yourself.
You have no way of
Tammy
proving any of that.
Tammy, is that true?
I would make a persuasion with advantage, Ronnie.
Just doing my best disappointed parent voice. Tammy, I'm not mad. Cool, great.
Wait,
She's-
guidance yourself. See if you can get like a 15.
Yeah. Do it.
Oh,
I cannot.
With a 13.
We got a 13.
With a 13, she's just gonna break down crying. You weren't using me, were you, Gal? Gal continues struggling with the vines. Tammy steps forward. Answer me! No. I wasn't using you. We really were in love. Everyone looks like a little bit shocked. Someone leaves the call out of shock.
Tammy. She was ready to drop you at a second. We have her tangled up because she was actively running, trying to leave you to take the fall.
She said the same
Didn't
thing to
exactly
me
have your
once.
Stuff in the bag.
She
What
looks
you
at...
have in that bag, Tim? Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. That's a good line of questioning, I think.
What did you see in that bag, Tammy? Did you see anything of yours? Except for the bloody shirt?
I had my own bag.
Uh-huh.
She covers her mouth.
Ronnie
When you say
tattoos.
she, is that Tammy or Gal?
Tammy said that she also had her own bag, meaning she also had her own go bag.
And then she covered her mouth like she wasn't supposed to say that?
Right. Make an intelligence save. For I guess any of you can do this. Okay. Let's see. Way
26 because I'm next to Way.
wait. Rolled
Still just
twice.
roll-
That's not fair.
I
One-
clicked the second time because it wasn't popping up for me.
Sure you did.
But I'll just
So-
ask, when she says the go bag, was the go bag the one that she had her poster in?
Yes. Those two bags are very similar.
Okay.
Kel, you're starting to realize that the fact that they were both planning to leave suddenly suggests that they were in on it together, and that her claims that it was all this line of logic that it was Tammy alone who had coerced Gal into doing things is not
Right.
doesn't make sense, because you can present basically that prior to this they had packed bags ready to go, and as far as you know, we're the only ones with those. And this definitely wasn't there's nothing about this that feels like it was as far as you know, a crime of passion, an in the moment sudden thing. It feels premeditated based on what the evidence you have, which also suggests that you have now material evidence that you can put together that basically suggests that they were in this together. You've got the hair in the bed, suggesting that they were in an intimate relationship, the hiding of evidence, and the two go bags, meaning that they were likely going to make a quick getaway together. So even if only one of them committed the murder, you now know that they were, at least based on this evidence, you could conceivably present that they were accomplices, regardless of whether any of them actually confesses. You've got some good hard evidence and hard logic now, and that's like the mental math you're putting together, Oddish, as this, as all of this unfolds in rapid fire real time.
I have a question, and this isn't going to implicate you, Tammy, because, let's say, for argument's sake, that you guys were planning to leave together just because you were tired of the Oasis. Were you planning to stick together? Like, where were you guys going to go from here? It seems like you're home.
She looks at you, eyes darting. Now she's very upset with herself that she has admitted that, and I didn't care so long as we were together.
And Gal said that to you? That you'd be running away together? She didn't plan to go to another city and have you stay behind or anything?
No, she said we'd be together. Whoever's listening to this, make a, even you people at home, make a, make an intelligence save.
Another
Okay.
22.
Wei and Kel and Ink, Miss Affinity, you guys, something just clicks into place at that moment. You think about this person, Gal, this Machiavellian scheming character who always uses her acting abilities to stay one step ahead of the social game and manipulate people, could have easily wanted to do this to cover something up. Maybe what Holly said, maybe some other thing. Made her loyal fan do this, right? And then realizes she could make her fan do whatever she wants so long as she promised her the one thing her fan really wanted: true love. And so they both had bags to go away together. But what was in Gal's bag?
The club?
The club? The medicine? That makes you get knocked out? Maybe some of it, something bad happens if you get too much of it? Are those the kind of things you'd bring? Would you bring that medicine? A medicine that most recently we know is the same type of bottle, looks like the same type of substance that resulted in a murder as soon as you guys got here? Why would... Sure, the club, maybe that's self-defense, but what was she planning with that? It certainly doesn't paint a picture of, Bonnie and Clyde in love.
Romantic getaway.
Yeah.
Oz was going to answer, but Oz rolled in that one. Oz has no idea what's going on. It has to do with relationships.
In the chat, about like here, just like, I'm too busy holding these two gnolls up by the scruff of their jackets.
Oh, can I go into Tammy's tent and then grab the knockout juice and hold it up for Tammy?
Yeah.
Tammy, why would Gal need to bring this?
What is that? Is that from her bag?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Karen, do you want to? Karen,
Gal.
do you want to share with the class?
I don't even know what the... Oh, that's the knockout juice.
Uh-huh. And what happens when there's a little too much knockout juice in your wine?
She starts crying again. You go to sleep.
And then I look at Tammy and I'm like, does Gal have sleeping problems?
Not that I know of.
So why does she need knockout juice?
Don't take too much or you'll die, says Karen. And then she covers her mouth again. She's clearly at her wit's
Thank
end.
you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen. Very cool. And then, like, yeah, Wei will walk up, put a hand on Tammy's shoulder, and say, "I don't think you have sleeping problems. Why was she bringing this?"
She turns to Gal. Gal, why were you bringing this? Gal looks truly cornered now, immobilized. Everyone staring at her. Her one defender now staring accusingly at her. Gal looks pleadingly at Tammy and says, "You were just too sweet, my dear. I didn't know how to let you down, so I thought maybe I'd give you a little of that and sneak away in the night."
Oh, yeah? And what's the club for then? I feel like that's a 1-2 combo. If the poison doesn't get her, she fell and hit her head in the night. You skip town.
Gal, no. Tammy starts to back up. That wasn't in her bag, was it? It was something else. You switched it. You must have switched it. Gal, tell me it's not... They're lying, aren't they? Gal is trying to placate her with sweet nothings. Of course, it was a lie. They're all lying.
Tammy, please just listen to me for a second. I know you have no reason to trust us, but we're here to help you. I can't lie to you. You've made mistakes that I don't know if we can protect you from the consequences of, but unlike Gal, we're not just going to abandon you and run away.
It was her idea. She said Carlos was a threat. That she made it sound like if we just got rid of him, her life would be perfect and then could run away and be together because there would be no threat. And I believed her. Because I'm an idiot, I guess. But I did it. I stabbed him. It was my choice. Maybe it was because I was stupid and in love, and I believed a movie star who said she loved me too. But that was my mistake. But she manipulated me and made me do what I did. I fell under her spell, yeah, but it wasn't a real magic. It was the cult of personality. And I fell for it. Gal stares at her. You're just going to throw me under the bus, are you? Tammy spits at her. Screw you, Gal. Ronnie, you impulsively feel the need to make sure.
I'm still just holding her.
Yeah, you're still holding her. Yeah, right.
But I think I was like, I'm still sorry, Tammy. If Kel's right, if you'll come and help with this, we'll do what we can. You made choices, and there will be consequences.
Stabitha is standing next to you, Finn, and is looking like just complete shock, like can't process. And she turns to you, Finn, and she's just like, hopefully this only just like delays the movie and they don't stop it.
Oh,
You know,
hi.
Tabitha, they might need a new leading lady when Gal goes to jail.
You're right. I should make a list of actresses I know. She sits down.
Oh,
Oz
well,
looks
who's doing
at
that?
Tabitha. I
Take
know
my
a pretty
card.
great actress that really gets into method acting.
No,
Holy shit.
no more method. Oz, make a
Wow.
wisdom save.
that's plus
Oz
that's a
successfully does not pick up that she is in shock.
Like Ronnie is going to tattoo to Finn, maybe the cuffs.
Oh right, yeah.
And I'm gonna sort of like set Tammy down and see if seeing Finn approach with those gives like will like put her arms out, or if we're gonna have a
do this the hard way.
have a scene.
For these the cuffs for Tammy.
Should we start with Gal?
Start
Well, I
with
mean,
Gal,
Gal's
maybe.
entangled.
Yeah, but she won't be forever. Also, it's
No, I know.
symbolic.
But Tammy, I think, has a moment where she's going to be able to choose whether she's working against Gal at this point.
Mhm.
True.
Yeah.
As you
And I'm
approach
curious
with
to see what she does.
as you approach with the cuffs, she's going to just accept them and sort of stare down at Gal. I'm gonna make sure people remember this. Gal starts cursing at her, being very unladylike. Warren's gonna hop over at this point. Well, looks like I've solved another fantastic mystery.
Warren,
Oh,
please
wait.
just call the authorities.
In your custody now, or like
Are
well,
you a
yes.
cop? I mean, a guard?
have legal
not-
authority?
Not, well, a lot of people say I'm a little bit too annoying to keep around all the time, so I'm sort of freelance, but I do have a connection with some helpful Aarakocra out of Grand Haven who could help us detain and take these folks into custody. They're great for remote cases like this, when you need someone to fly in and detain folks. You know, remote, far from the road.
I'll stop yapping and go get him.
Very well. He hops over and he pulls out like a little trumpet with a wing symbol on it, and he starts playing it. After he finishes, everyone's looking at him. He's like, "Well, it'll take them about 10 minutes to get here. They are quite fast, but it's a big desert." After some time passes, oh wait, at this point the entangle is gonna wear off, but you guys can make, bindings for Gal or whatever. Because that only lasts a minute anyway.
I'll cover too.
Okay, so they'll be cuffed. And after a bit, some winged guardsmen come in, and they start talking to Warren. They're basically roaming policemen as well, but we have a relationship. I sort of keep them on retainer where I'm on the island simply because it's helpful, to have someone who can detain people. They'll take them up north and, or maybe out of Jerixbun, I don't know, but get them back to Grand Haven for a fair trial. I've taken note of everything that you've uncovered. But, I do thank you for your fine detective work. You didn't need me to step in at all, which is quite unorthodox for a junior detective such as yourself. But there is another matter that we might need to attend to. He sort of hops over to the side in case anyone wants to have, like, a discreet conversation away from the Knoll ladies.
Fuck it, I'll go talk to the weird rabbit man.
Wow, pile up on way. So he, I assume Oz takes this opportunity to move as far away from him as possible.
Oz looks like he was going to, ignore him. Seeing the party go over there, he thinks about it, but decides to spend some time with his gal pal.
They've got it.
Stabitha appreciates it, and she just sort of like sits there on the ground, sort of like a toddler who just watched a building explode or something, and is like her entire worldview has shattered. Warren's gonna whisper to you guys and say, "I don't mean to be a stickler here, but we did I haven't given them all the details, but I can. My reputation will allow me to vouch for whatever I put down on an official report. He holds up like what looks to be some sort of like official court-ordered report, separate from his notebook that had to sort of folded up in the back amongst all of his doodles and chicanery. And he's like, all I need to tell them is what's on this report. And you look at it and it looks to be a full and thorough and surprisingly thoughtfully put together and well explained version of what you guys have just uncovered regarding Carlos's murder. He's like, but, and he holds up 2 other similar pages. There's also the matter of these. The death of Kamal and the death of Marla. Now, as much as I hate to say it, no one would turn a blind eye to 2 poor kids from the slums dying and out in the desert. It happens all the time.
We're going to save Marla.
Save Marla?
Perhaps if we can take her body away from whatever is corrupting this earth.
Well, that's a bit beyond my pay grade, but if you ask me, it seems like our friend Stavatha over there might have accidentally channeled some sort of pipeline to whatever Dark Lord she worships. As a result of that, Marla's soul might no longer be hers to save. It might belong to some infernal creation. But I certainly won't stand in your way should you wish to. I merely wanted to ask you, do you wish to press charges against the murderers of the others?
Ray in the Tat's like, well, we already knew that Gal was going to poison Tammy after the fact. We could pin Marla's death on her.
In the Tat. Karen killed her.
Yeah.
It was an accident, but
Plus, she should at the very least lose her license.
Yeah, that woman should not be therapizing anyone.
I think our duty ultimately is to report the facts as they are. And, if that implicates Karen, I guess the justice system will decide what to do with her, but it is what it is, right? She did it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
she may be able to work with you, Warren, or your associates. Her testimony, I'm sure, will be valuable in Gal's and Tammy's case.
So you would like to press charges?
Why? I don't see why we are pressing any charges.
Well, perhaps that's the wrong way to put it, but would you like me to submit a report detailing what you found about Karen? Meaning, would you like Karen to be taken into custody as well?
I'd say so.
All right, very well. And what about the case of Kamal? I've certainly got my theory, but that wasn't a bit murkier, as it happened long before any of us came here.
Out of curiosity, what is your theory?
Well, based on what we've heard from Rami, it seems as though Kamal was spending a lot of time with Holly and Carlos. After one such night, in which typically they would be having alcohol and various other substances, some dangerous, some not, he wound up dead. Based on what you've reported about the body, and I admittedly have overheard, it seems as though it's likely that there was some drug use in his system. So my guess is that he overdosed during one such night, which makes it unlikely that Holly is truly culpable, but still, I would find that a very hard case to present based on what we have, as it does come down to a lot of hearsay, and I can't imagine her being a very willing and forthright witness.
Can confirm.
So I suppose I'll just let that report pass into the cold case files, so to speak. But with this, and he walks over and brings out his own handcuffs and heads over to Karen, who is still crying. He hands her a tissue, and she says, "Oh, thank you." And as she's taking it, he handcuffs her. What? No! He leads her. He leads her over with the others. Stabitha, there's like 6 Eric, or not 6. There's 3 Aarakocra, one for each of them, and they're going to pick the handcuffed ladies up and start to flap and head off back towards the main road.
Wait. Before you guys go, I'm gonna rush over real quick. Just scribble down the Sahula Guild address and on a piece of paper and just hand it to Tammy and be like, "Hey, look, I know it's a shitty feeling not being able to talk to anyone, and you know, no one should really have to suffer through that. Write to me, okay? I know I, for one, could always use more friends to talk to, and yeah, take care," and then rush back.
Yeah. Wade claps Kel on the back. She's like, "Did you just get a shitty therapist?"
No, it's Tammy, not Karen.
Oh, Tammy! Damn it!
Somewhere Dr. Wilder is turning over in her sleep. Kel just gave his number to another girl.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine too? Because like if they're tried in Grand Haven, that they could literally hang out together and talk about Kel. Tammy Gal sort of rolls her eyes and murmurs something. Tammy shoots her a look and just sort of like nods to you, but gives you sort of like an uncertain expression. As they're picked up and started to fly away, Stabitha is gonna yell out in this same sort of like, oh, I should say something like waking up from a trance, almost be like, "Bye, gal. I'll always love your movies." Holly just flips them off as they fly away. And Warren is going to step forward and be like, "Well, with that, I bid you adieu. I have another great mystery to solve. The real reason I stopped by this area, although hints of this plague were quite interesting. Perhaps our paths will cross again, but for now..."
Warren, what brought you here? Who hired you?
I am freelance, and I chase whatever I sniff out. The story of the plague sounded suspicious, which is why I came here. But
Okay.
there is another mystery that drew me to the island in particular. It's one you'll likely, if you're headed further down the road, come into contact with too. But I shan't say more than that. I'll let you
Ryan narrows
decompress
their
on
eyes.
this. Well, I've as little as you've told me about yourselves, I've managed to put together that you know your way around, let's say, a godkin. There happens to be one prancing about the streets in Owasara. Well, perhaps this masked figure is a mystery worth solving. He winks. And with that, he
Getting a live?
he just sort of like hauls ass like a jackrabbit through the desert, kicking up a bunch of sand.
Oh, that was so fast. I thought we'd be watching him leave for a while.
Did he just run off into the desert? The road's that way. What?
What? I really hope he ran
When
off
you're on
into the
that
desert.
many drugs, he's gonna make it to his destination. I don't know, and then his heart will explode.
Well,
Oh,
unfortunately,
don't get
his
my hopes up,
destination
Way.
could be our destination.
Yeah, I was worried about that too, Ronnie. Oh well.
I'm so
Stabitha,
proud of all of us.
Yeah, Kel, you really pulled it together there.
Did I? Thank you, I think.
Yeah, you should become an actor too sometimes.
sometimes.
You know, casually.
Kel just racking his brain trying to figure out when he was acting.
Yeah, Finn was like, wow, you really just off the cuff that speech and good improv.
Finn is like taking notes on the improv so she can reuse it later.
Hey, Tabitha. Ronnie, is she still out of it?
Yeah, she's just like staring off into the distance, and anyone who wants to make an insight on her can.
She might need a moment.
Okay, I just didn't. So her book was a big problem. I'd love to take a look at it. And sorry, above table, I believe we did gentle repose Marla's body, but now hearing this weirdness about souls, Ronnie's very alarmed and is like, I need to take a look at this book.
Yeah, I mean, when I was
protected from decay and can't become undead. Right. Is gentle repose.
Right, so it can't become undead, but I don't.
That's basically like the magic version of embalming. Like you're basically saying we're going to preserve this here and now.
Kind of. It's like putting a body. It's like put an induced coma, because the idea is that you gentle repose somebody, and instead of you have 10 days to res them, you now have 20 days.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Right, or instead of 1 minute to revivify, you have 10 days. So that's why, I was like, oh, if we get her away from this area, we could revivify her. Because if there's something happening here that's doing weird stuff, her body is still within the we've created an extended deadline for Revivify.
Yeah, I'll say now that I don't think that anything you did, or I don't think any whatever that effect that Warren was talking about and what Way sensed earlier, like the sort of cursed general feeling on this ground. It doesn't. I don't think that would affect gentle repose. So I think the gentle repose would still be fine. However, Warren seemed to raise an eye at the idea of resurrecting someone, and he seemed to have some reason to believe that might not work, only because of this effect. So the gentle repose wasn't affected, but perhaps, if something else, if some force has affected her spirit or soul, then it might be beyond that. There might be another complication there.
Got it. Okay. Well, Did Marla tell someone where did we know where this book came from? Excuse me, did Stabitha did we know where that book came from?
Oh yeah, she found it in a library.
Okay.
What? They put weird tomes in the library all the time.
Wizard knows.
I think we might need to take a look at that library and see if there's a way that this got to her in a way that was intentional.
Should
Yeah, that thing
we
is no joke.
should we inform Stabitha? Like, I don't want to make her feel guilty or anything, but maybe if she understands her powers better, it'll help her control them.
Well, I don't think that we should leave the book with her. Does she even want it?
Oz looks over at Stabitha. Is she in any state to talk about this, or should Oz talk for her?
She's sort of just like staring off and clearly thinking. She's not like she's upset and in shock, but she is not like maudlin weepy in the way that Karen was. You get the sense that she would probably listen if you have something to say, but she might be a little bit dazed sounding. She's not quite herself, but she's not like unreachable or something.
She was using the book to method act. She probably knows, what library she got it from and where we could bring it back. I did offer for her to go with us to Bovsara.
Wait, we're gonna bring it back to the library? I feel like that's almost worse.
Why? You just borrowed a book. You bring a book back when you borrow it.
Right, but this book probably just stole Marla's soul.
We don't
Oh,
have
cool.
to return it. We could keep it, but I don't think we should leave it lying around.
Kel begins to sweat at the thought of not returning a book to the
Being a
library.
Ronnie also gulps a little bit at this.
Wait, he's like, fuck yeah, stealing from a library?
Kel,
Whoa.
make a charisma save right now.
Ronnie tattoos Kel.
Oh, no.
We'll leave a donation.
12.
Kel, you just realized that you forgot to return a library book before you went on this journey, like months and months ago. You can picture it under your bed. It's like a fun book about beasts.
And
Oh, I'm just as bad.
I need to get to the mailbox.
I mean, you guys might not like it, but even, magic like this is important for a spellcaster somewhere that needs it to learn and practice their magic.
Right, but this isn't like Warlock for Dummies.
Yeah, and I light
Stabitha's
buildings
been-
on fire. What's the difference?
He's got a point.
There are some differences, and we're working on when that is a appropriate.
This is a book about Havrax, who just seems like a bad guy. Like,
You've
this is
watched
a
me burn
Warlock book.
creatures alive to protect ourselves. That's just a different type of magic people use to protect themselves.
So you're finding somebody like selling their soul to Havrax?
I mean, it's
Or
like
other people's
sandstorm
souls?
magic.
Well, I see what you mean, but the fact is that this book is getting into the hands of novices who genuinely don't know what they're doing with it.
Yeah, so we tell the library to put it in a restricted section. Someone probably just donated it and they didn't know what the contents were.
That makes sense. Oz,
Yeah.
we have other things we're looking into with Havrex. If there's not an issue, we'll return it. If there's an issue, maybe we'll try to handle what we can before we return it.
Yeah, just be careful.
Ronnie sighs in relief at the idea that we're not gonna actually fully steal the book from the library.
Just wear gloves when you guys touch it. It talks in your head and it's creepy.
You keep saying that. It didn't talk to me when I held it, Finn.
Are you sure? It was talking to me. What was it saying to me again?
Not good stuff.
Yeah.
Tempting dark stuff.
She just like gets chills.
But Oz, I think you're right. If Stabitha wants to come with us, I mean, I think despite the fires and the way I seem to attract violence, I'm sorry everyone for that.
I used to.
She might be better traveling with us than alone.
I mean, the desert is not a safe place, especially with that dragon roaming around.
Exactly.
Is there a way to like keep that book? Well, if we're traveling with a book that stops us from resurrecting anyone who dies around us, is there any way we can seal that magic down for the time being?
I mean,
Uh,
just don't cast the spells in it.
It sounded like Stabitha had imbued that into the land around the oasis
Hmm.
by circling it and chanting from the book. I guess, do we have the impression that it is the book itself or the ritual that she was accidentally performing?
That's a good point. You don't know which of those two. Either thing is possible because you're not sure. At this point, whether it's it's proximity to the book thing or if it's this land thing, and it's it's equally likely at this point that the leaving the area might not have a negative effect, but did I just kick you, Mia? You just ran like I thought it was
Jail.
touching the stool. Was
you,
that
Jail.
you? It wasn't furry. I don't know. Maybe it was just I woke her up by moving and that's why she ran. I don't know. We get canceled like Hassan. Oh, boy.
Oh my god, I forgot about that story. I hate that story so
Me
much.
too. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, we're almost at the break right now anyway, so why don't we take our break here and come back in 5 minutes or so. And yeah, we'll figure out our next steps from there. Okay, BRB. Haha! He's a better man than any human I've known. No! No! I was right there! I'm carrying too many items. Oh no, my arm! Where did it go? No! Oh, there it is. Okay. It's okay when the perverts of chat do it, but when you do it, it's wrong. Wait, is this actually happening? Oh my god! Wait! Wait, why? Why did her boobs grow? Oh, I found a new power. Check this out. Wow, wow. This is how I French kiss. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, fuck. No! Why would they do this? Why would they do this? You see what you do when you distract me? There's no SSRI that's powerful enough to stop this game. Gonna have to play the burbs again. So I better give this the old college. Mr. Sega away team, I'd like you to explain what happened there, please. Grab. Nice, Can I go on top of this? What's nice is that this is the kind of game where if you do think of something like this to do, they give you a great reward like this. There's no way down. I've just soft locked the game. Fuck! Okay, great. Alright, so now we're at the place that I've PB'd on. This part. Where you legit can't see the platforms before you jump. What? What the fuck? I hate this part so much. No! Hey guys, look, it's Bug's fat ass. So you're welcome. No. But what if I want to be down here? I'm an idiot. Okay. No! I just fucking did it! No! At least I get to watch this insane motion sickness again. No! No, 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 no! No! I was still spamming jump! Man, this is a crazy long way. Eh? Oh, there's no timer either. What? It's sort of like how if I hear something that sounds like my grandmother's fingernails clawing on the glass outside my window, I get a little upset because that happened a lot when I was a kid. It's for dementia. But don't worry, they caught her eventually, so. It's a pretty mean little section there. Oh! 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 What the fuck? Ah! 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 You fucking asshole. They are not putting me back all this way. This is like 45 minutes of waiting. And then they put me in front of the spikes? God! Perfect. Is this a cheat on my wife minigame? Love fireworks and Ferris wheel. Oh my god. The lady needs a back massage. She will guide you.
A little bit right, a little bit down, a little bit right, a little bit down.
I'm gonna...
Right, a little bit down, a little bit right, a little bit down. Oh, just a tiny bit. Oh, just a tiny bit. There.
I'm not having an affair. I'm just giving a colleague a massage.
Ooh, you dirty old man.
What? Okay, we are back. Yeah, Karen, and Gal and Tammy have been taken away. and you guys are sort of just chilling. Holly is just getting loaded on what alcohol is left over.
Yeah. Way's just like, wait, Warren mentioned a godkin, and we forgot to ask him about that. Shit.
We asked Warren. He was just deliberately obstructive.
Confused. Yeah.
I mean, if
That's
it's a
the word I
god,
was
then-
looking for. Thank you, Ken.
I wonder if they're all egomaniacal warlords, or just, you know, if they each have their own flavor.
I mean, from what I hear, Naughty was the stupidest of the bunch. I imagine Prissy's gonna be like the crazy smart puppet mastermind type.
Well, we did just solve a big brain murder mystery, so who's smart now?
Ronnie furrows their brow again.
Who is smart now? A truly interesting question.
Hoops.
Is it Rami might know? Is that what you mean? Didn't he grow up there?
I think,
We heard that.
yeah. I think all of the Knowles said that they kind of grew up around OSR, right?
Maybe. But Rami's
Rami
newer
definitely
here. And maybe the reason that he and Marla came had something to do with that.
Should we tell Rami that, like, over half of the guests here are now being arrested and detained, and, like, he's kind of left alone here?
Probably.
Yeah, he came out to watch when they were being taken away, and is sort of like not really participating, but just sort of like trying to keep aware of what's going on and like looking around. Yeah, he looks startled too, and eventually he comes over to you guys and being like, "So that's it? They all did it?"
They all did something.
Well, now what? I guess I'm out of a job, right?
Do you know if Carlos would have kept paperwork anywhere?
I guess maybe in the office, but all I know is he got this place from his uncle. So I don't know if there's any next of kin or anything like that, but I guess it's just sort of up for grabs.
Rami, I'm gonna tell you this now to make sure some weird person doesn't get this. If you need me to forge a will for Carlos that gives you this place, I am totally on board for that.
He looks at you, then looks at the others. Is this like a test? 'Cause I don't.
No, I'm a Kenku and I don't want this place going to the bank. The bank does not need more power.
No, yeah, he's like a anarchist bird kid. You've heard of Bird Kid, right?
No, sorry. That's not something I'm familiar with.
Oh, well, Bird Kid's a maniac. This is not a test.
Well, what
Oz
about
does not know how to feel about that.
Oz? For the first time, you realize you have truly left Jarek spawn. The influence of pirates is no longer around you. Rami's gonna like consider this, like it hadn't even crossed his mind for him to take over ownership of the place, but he looks across at Holly, who is now just like pilfering and drinking the supplies and stuff. He's like, but what about her? I mean, she and Carlos were like together, you know, like she's not gonna like it if I'm
What, you think?
suddenly in charge. Like, I feel like she'll blow my cover.
You could both be included. Partial.
Yeah, I can make you
ownership.
co-owners. I'm a Kenku. I just need a handwriting example, and I can write whatever you want. You want his wealth? You got his wealth.
Wealth? He like gestures around.
I mean, he ran a drug empire. That guy had to have some money.
Empire might be. He pretty much just bought whatever Zerai brought into town.
But look, the place doesn't have a plague. If you don't want it, you don't need to take it. If you'd
No, I
rather
mean I
leave.
want it. I just don't. I don't know if Holly would go for that.
What if you both kept on to it? I mean, it's easier to tackle something like that with, a partner.
I could just make you both co-owners, and then, you could figure it out from there, and you wouldn't have to worry about someone trying to steal it from you guys.
Well, let's talk to her about it. I don't want to decide without her.
Also, above table, correct me if I'm wrong, is Holly not also just a guest here at the end of the day?
Yes, she is.
Rami actually works here.
True, but Holly sort of have you had the sense now that she is sort of the has sort of like a grieving widow vibe about it, and it, even if there was no legal reason for her to do so, would probably want to stick around to try to honor
so
Carlos.
You're saying that sleeping with the boss is how you get your way into owning property. I see how it is.
Hey,
Oh,
when you're denied historically your own bank account for this long, you have to get in however you can. Okay.
It is stunning how Knowles have been treated in Plantania.
I'm just glad this is a fantasy and we don't have to deal with that kind of stuff in real life.
True.
So, you guys go over. Rami's gonna go over and talk to her about it. She looks like she's already pretty sloshed. And then she immediately starts arguing with him about it. But then he just keeps explaining it until she seems to understand. He's like, you could be like a tribute to him. We don't have to change anything. We don't want to, but it would suck if it just like went to rot, right? And like, I know you do like music and stuff, and we've got like a stage, and like, I don't know. Maybe I could write to my family or friends and like hire some more people and do like I don't know, like a marketing campaign or something. I don't know. We could ask for help, but I mean, it would be a shame to just let it go to rot. And you see Holly's like pounding her fist on the bar, like, yeah, we can't just let it go to rot. She's like already changed positions now that she realizes she likes what he's saying. And so they sort of like come to an agreement about it. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk it over with her more maybe tomorrow when she's sober, but like, yeah, I think that might be a good thing, Oz. Thank you.
And hey, if you're worried about business, we own a guild in the town nearby. Hey, maybe we could run some I don't know, we could send our trainees as like a team building exercise or a corporate retreat, and you can give us a discount. That way you have business and we have somewhere to send our weary travelers.
Yeah, or like, if you guys know people, we could also like hire guards here maybe, so stuff like this doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, we can send our mooks your way.
Okay. I'll get your address and yeah. I mean, wow. Maybe I should go. What's that?
Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna be like, do we have business cards for ourselves or just only Finn's business cards?
Only Fins.
I feel like Wei has been. I did say during the downtime I was hyping up Sahooligans. Can we say at some point during that like downtime I have kind of laid out like any kind of collateral?
You could have asked our resident forger if he would have been willing.
Yeah,
I
mean,
also have a forger's kit. I just don't have Kenku recall.
I mean, you could have Oz have 3D or not 3D printed, but have dot matrix printed with his hand. Oh, or have Finn create a business card or something like that. But yeah, I don't think it's too out of the realm of possibility for you guys to have something, with as you guys were setting up the guild a little bit. It seems fine.
Yeah, we'd be happy to partner with you on help keep this place beautiful. We're also, I think, heading to Oasara. We could maybe let people know that there's not a plague, and maybe some business would come back this way. You were there fairly recently?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to go back, but it looks like I've got my work cut out for me here, too. I mean, just a visit.
Of course.
But yeah, maybe you could let some of my friends know in the old neighborhood, in the slums. That might be good. And yeah, you could tell people, oh, you know what? If you see Zerai, tell her, because she'll spread the word. She gets all over up and down the Dune Driftway. That would really help.
I mean, we're definitely gonna see Sarai. She's the one who sent us. We're about to get paid.
Oh, all right then. Okay, that works. Yeah, I'll stay in touch. We'll stay here for now. Maybe I'll see you again in Oasara while you're there. But for now, I'm gonna go into Carlos's files or whatever if he has them and see what I need to learn. Maybe get some stuff organized for when Holly sobers up. He sort of starts meandering over to the office in the kitchen.
Rami, really quick, before we head there, that rabbit Warren mentioned some interesting updates. A masked figure. Does that ring a bell?
You mean the Lancer Dancer?
Yes. Could you tell me anything about the Lancer Dancer?
Oh, he's like a vigilante folk hero, kind of. He's like dresses in all white, and he's got like a sort of like a long like bladed weapon, and he's got like powers. They say he's like a godkin, and like it's crazy because he's sort of like the fulfillment of like an old legend like I used to hear as a kid, and now he's like real. So it's got to be like some guy like doing it, but he seems like he's a force of good. But because he's so powerful, people are saying he's a godkin. But like he doesn't sound like the other ones I heard about. A lot of the other godkin you hear about, they seem like they're kind of like untrustworthy. But everything I've been seeing is him, at least, it seems like he's trying to help the people of the slums. There's people who could really use it because, there's a lot of problems right now.
So prophecy? What's up with the prophecy?
Not really a prophecy, but like a folktale kind of. It's more like that. It's like they say that sorry, let me pull up my notes here real quick to make sure I've got correct information, so I'm not just talking on my ass and then that becomes the next 4 weeks.
Now it's canon.
Yeah, exactly. That's
the
sort
best
of
way to establish canon.
I mean, it sometimes works, but when it could actively contradict.
Cantrip dict.
Cantrip dicks.
Don't like what I did.
Enlarge, reduce.
You can cast the spell enlarge, reduce, but only on a dick.
Oh my god.
There's a lot, like when you guys just bringing this up of Oz being able to like forge this thing, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna dwell on this now, but it does like make you wonder. It's like, well, so Kenkus could just constantly be flooding the zone with false information. Do you know what I mean? It almost makes
I know, I was thinking about
implications.
That. Like, how many official documents in this world have been forged by Kenkus?
Right. Like, is there some way? I guess you would need like a magic notary almost, like
Watermark.
somebody who could. Yeah, but it couldn't even be a physical. It would have to be a magical watermark that has some sort of signature spell.
What magic would be done here, though? Because it's Kenku. It's not, magically done. It's just a his species does it.
No, I know, but I mean, like, for an official court I'm imagining, like, in Grand Haven or something, like, they're going to court, they want to actually file something in, like, the official, like, royal records or something like that, and, like, to make sure, because, like, couldn't you just have, like, an extremely stealthy,
Oh,
or, like, a magic Kenku just,
Right.
like, teleports, not Misty Steps, but Dimension Doors into their records hall, and adds, oh, also, I have $1 bajillion, there has to be some...
I'll
Like a
raise
magic
you
binding
in an-
signature.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
another
Or-
campaign
yeah.
that I was in, there was a guy with illusory script, and he was trying to scam some people out of a mining claim. So he would hold up the will, but the spell only lasts a minute. So he would be like, ha, ha, like pulling it up and just recasting the spell under his breath.
Okay, I've found my information. So Rami's gonna communicate to you guys that there is an OSRN folk hero called Whisper Window. And he is sort of like a mythical, like Tall Tales type hero, like Paul Bunyan for them, kind of like I guess like the way we treat sort of Batman, it's like just sort of a fictional hero of legend who inspires people and is like usually a part of OSRN, like children's tales, and is sort of like thought of to be a moral good figure.
I was
But
gonna say he sounds a lot like Moon Knight.
yeah, I mean, visually he does sort of look like Moon Knight too, but he doesn't have the cool throwing stuff.
I'm writing this down in our loot doc, so now it's definitely canon.
Well, all this
So,
stuff
it's
is.
Well,
Right,
the-
but now I have it in our notes that he looks like Moon Knight.
well, yeah. Well, they'll the Godkin's name is the Lancer Dancer,
And the hero's name is
mythical hero of OSRA is Whisper Window. Just put it there in the chat. And yeah, it's sort of like saying like, don't you want to grow up big and strong and be like Whisper Window? You fought those 3 tornadoes in the desert, like in that old story. And like, he's sort of just, you get the sense from Rami that it's not like, there's sort of like a nostalgic reverence for it, but it's not like he takes the idea of Whisper Window seriously. So from Rami's perspective, it's more that a local vigilante who's magical in some way has decided to act as in a similar way to this hero of legend, sort of like fulfill it for people in a time when OSR is in need. And so when people ask, who is it? Well, and they will the joking refrain is, oh, it must be Whisper Window. He's come to life.
Is Whisper Window associated with a like Zorro-esque, Robin Hood-esque, like
yeah,
protect the poor?
He is so broadly used in their lore that he is associated with pretty much any noble act. Robbing the rich to save the poor, solving some incredibly difficult puzzle that no one could. This is a like hundreds of years old materials stretching out. He's as famous as like their Mickey Mouse kind of thing, almost to the point where he's not like he's just sort of like a constant, like it's like saying to them it's like saying the Beatles, because it's just a pop culture reference that they know. But this, from what he tells you, this version of a lot of people in the slums believe that he is sort of their savior and will do the things that the prince isn't doing to protect them. because there's like a drought in Owasara right now, and it's because the slums are right along the where the port along the river was previously. The hey Captain. They the poor have suffered the most because of the lack of water. Because basically the reservoirs has been dry. That's what he's explaining to you as like the recent events in Owasara. And you know, the poor are kind of mad at the prince, and it's a whole political turmoil situation.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Thanks, Rami.
Yeah, he says no problem and goes back inside and starts looking at the paperwork. Stabitha is just sort of blinking and like looks to you guys. Well, now what? She doesn't know what to do.
Now maybe we can all finally actually relax at this place that's meant for relaxing.
She sort of sputters. She's like, relax? Really? After all that? I feel like
Actually, it might be nice to take a day or two, relax here, kind of help Rami work out some paperwork, just normal stuff.
I don't know if we have the same definition of relaxation, Oz, but that's okay.
Ronnie goes into our tent and sort of carefully takes off all their like armor and stuff, and at long last gets in the oasis.
As soon as you do, a giant demon eats you whole. No, I'm kidding. You feel the water soothe you and replenish your weariness, make your tiredness go away, and yeah, it feels almost as good as, in a different way, as the warm baths at the place Yoho Chateau in Jarexbon. But it's a cool pond on a hot desert day. But you guys take you can take some time and take some solace in knowing that you solved this mystery. You're hopefully gonna push this place into Rami and Holly's hands, and hopefully they'll be able to keep it going. And it looks like Stabitha will probably come with you guys. After a while of chilling out, she's going to look to you guys and be like, I have to get back to Owasara. So when you guys go, I think I will go with you. She says, looking at you, Oz, like, because you spoke about it before.
Sorry, what did she say to Oz?
She's basically confirming that she does want to go back with you to Owasara whenever you guys do go. She seems to have a little urgency in her now. She's realized that she's supposed to be doing this movie with Gal coming up, this movie that she's been going method for, and now she's just been tasked with delivering the news that Gal's been taken.
Well, I mean, the road is very dangerous. You probably don't want to head alone with a dragon on the loose.
No, I'll stay with you guys. Just let me know. I'll gather my things. She goes back to her tent.
What are you gonna do now, Stabitha? Are you gonna stay in show business, or?
I don't know. I'll just take it one step at a time.
Fair enough.
I mean, you're a great actor. You're a great spellcaster. You have a lot of options open to you, Stabby.
She looks at you with a smirk. Thank you.
Is that your real name,
Also,
by the way?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize until I think just now that you're a different person. So, is that your name, or was that the thing you were doing?
Yeah, it's a family name.
Okay, excellent. It's a beautiful name.
Yeah, Knowles are weird, I know.
I didn't even think that.
Do you have like a ant asphyxiation or something?
She gives you an
one's-
annoyed look. Oh, jeez.
Someone else's name was Karen, which is I've never heard
Yeah,
in
where
here
is that even
or in
from?
Granthaven.
Yeah, that really is a weird name. It- she starts like busying herself by just like packing up her belongings. But now you guys are free to do whatever you want. The road stretches before you. You're free to stay here and chill out for a while and help Rami with the paperwork. You can crash for another night or stay for a few days if you want to. But your next destination will be delivering Stabatha to Oasara, as well as delivering the news to Zerai that there is no plague, but there have been other things afoot here. It will likely be under new management by that time. And of course, the other things that have led you towards Oasara, your summons from the prince to participate in Aldrich Aegis, the tournament, and also
seducing him.
seducing him, and also the hint from Kikita that he sensed potentially one of his family members in the city as well. So those are sort of your marching orders for now, but you are free, having solved the mystery, to do whatever you guys would like to do.
Finn's gonna join Ronnie in the Oasis.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna also pop in the Oasis. I'm also going to see what little I can share with Holly at the bar.
As you come over, she's like gonna hold up a finger while she continues to drink like Sterling Archer. And then when she finishes, she belches and falls backward into the water, sort of just like floating face up in the water drunkenly.
Immediately remove the poison condition from her. Sobers up right away.
No, it's the good kind of magical oasis where you can stay a good
Okay,
buzz.
good,
She's just
good.
not hungover. There's still
Yeah,
some bottles left for you to pilfer, including a bottle of
Way's-
Gal's wine that that you're not sure if you should.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trust that. But Way is like inventing cocktails. He's just mixing and matching.
Yeah, you're making a milkshake of cocktails right there.
Little Oa iced tea.
Yeah, just pour it all in there. Rami keeps to himself in the office, going through anything from Carlos. He comes out later with snacks. They seem like now that he's just like cooking for you guys and there's no real guests anymore, he's just bringing out sort of like rustic Oasaran fare. And he seems to be more comfortable cooking that now. Just some like meat skewers and some fried veg, stir-fried veg. And he is otherwise, if you want to help him put together the new will based on Carlos's drug book writing, you can do that. And yeah, you guys, if you want, can just hang out and party and get the benefits of a long rest. And if you want to set off the next day or something like that, you can. In the meantime, you guys can chill out and do whatever else you want to do. And if no one has anything else we want to do, we can just skip ahead to the next day or something. Unless you want to set out that night.
I think I would love to follow up with Rami and just.
Sure.
Sorry, that was such a fascinating tale. How I forgot to ask you just a little bit more about the city. I've never been there. How long has the drought been going on?
It's been like 4 or 5 months, I think. It's really bad now. Because the prince is mostly focused on trying to get a military victory with like the orcs, but that's not going well. And then it's like crime is up because like all of our guards are like fighting on the front, so that's not good. And yeah, it's just that's why the Lancer Dancer has been so useful because like it's like, oh, at least somebody's looking out for us. But some people don't trust them; they just think it's like I don't know, propaganda or something. But like I don't know. I just think if somebody's doing good, that's better than nobody doing good, you know?
I do. That makes a lot of sense to me. Did he come? Did he appear? You said this is an ancient tale, but a new appearance. He seemed like he came in response to this new crisis from the drought.
I don't really know where it came from. It's all like a big mystery, but like it did. Actually, let me double check the timeline on that. I think that the drought happened first, and the appearance of the Lancer Dancer was after that, but don't quote me on that. But that's what I'm going with here. I have to check my timeline thing. If there's anything else you want to ask him in the meantime, feel free.
That was the main thing. I was trying to figure out if they could be connected.
Gotcha.
But I didn't want to offend him by implying that this guy who's helping isn't maybe a good person. So I just need that timeline would be great, but that was all I had.
Yeah, let me
It's not going to affect, like, I'm not going to make a different decision and then in the rest of the session, I think, based on this.
Right. No, I think I believe that I remember it correctly. I'm just I have like I don't know, 50 to 60 documents regarding this city. So I'm just sort of paging through it to find this one specific thing. But I believe what happens is that it's actually probably been like 8 to 10 months that the drought has been happening. Rami is probably underestimating it, and I think the Lancer Dancer appeared subsequently after that. If I find something that contradicts that later, I will let you know. But I think that's the official timeline. With that said, he goes back to his duties. And yeah, do you guys want to skip ahead to the next day?
Yeah, I think so. Gotta go
I'm
get our
good too, yeah.
rewards from Zorai.
Okay.
I'll do a quick visit and prayer to replace Kamal's things.
Oh, yeah. Okay, give me a religion check on that.
I deserve a better modifier on religion.
Okay, yeah, you feel a sense of solace as you say a prayer, and although this isn't his resting place, it feels like you receive a positive vibe back, as if a voice is saying that you've done the right thing today. Not just with the prayer, but just in general. Your solving of the situation seems to have brought some a little bit of peace.
So, is it form?
Okay, so it's the following morning now. You guys can get the benefits of long rest if you haven't done that already. And you guys wake up. It's around 6 a.m. the following morning. You guys are all rested and ready to go. Stabtha is with you. You guys have forged the new documents giving over ownership to Rami and Holly. Holly's in the process now that morning of trying to put together sort of like a memorial or ideas for a memorial for Carlos here, and collecting his things and going through them, and is trying to like clean up her act and her place too, taking some ownership of the place now as a way of mourning. And Rami is just sort of like making a big checklist of all the things they would have to do to make this place run day to day, and maybe some of the stuff you noticed that Carlos hadn't been doing. Yeah, that's all you guys have to do in the area. So if you're ready to set off, you can. Is that all right with everybody?
Let's
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah.
I think I'll just have gotten up a little early. And by a little early, I mean Ronnie got up at probably their normal time, and definitely not everyone else was awake. And I think we'll have ritual cast ceremony to create 2 vials of holy water from the spring water.
Okay. Create holy water from the spring water.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I get that the spring loses its quality as it's removed, but that's more of, I think, an emotional gesture for Ronnie, and it's also the water on hand.
Okay. And you can easily consecrate that just with your cleric stuff.
Yeah, I have a spell that lets me do it that I can cast as a ritual, so I don't have to use a spell slot.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right, so you get the holy water. It doesn't seem like anything is off with it. Whatever weird cursed vibes are in the area, they don't seem to affect the spring. So with that, I will take you guys out to the main map again. Oopsie doopsie. And go here. Put this back. Okay, so we were there in Little Oa, and we still are. So you guys set out with Stabitha in tow, saying goodbye to Holly and Rami. Big Bang Burger.
No need to laugh.
Yeah, this the timing always.
Yeah, it's so
just-
funny. Off you march like happy little soldiers. So you guys spend a couple hours getting back to the main road. That's about 8 a.m. when you get to where formerly there was a roadblock. There is no sight of the dragon right now. The roadblock has been cleared. There's some wreckage, but most of it's been picked clean. You assume that because there's no sign of carnage or bloodshed, that Zerai and company probably made their way back to Oasara. So you continue on your merry way until you spot ahead on the road what looks to be a broken carriage and 3 attractive yet scantily clad women standing by the side of the road, looking relatively helpless.
Well, this is probably another hag.
I will say, I feel like Ronnie saw the carriage and was about to start jogging, saw the women, and got a little flushed and confused.
Do they
We
need
should-
clothes? I
we
have
should-
clothes that they could borrow.
We should help them.
They're gonna get
Right.
sunburned.
Do you guys not remember the first thing that happened when we got to the desert?
Ronnie blushes.
Wait.
I mean, I remember, but that doesn't mean we should not help people.
I
That
don't
was the
remember. My
lesson.
memory's oddly blank of that day.
Yeah. It's like Oz was in it somewhere else mentally, I guess.
Can I tell by what they're wearing or lack of what they're wearing what, like, if they got robbed or this is how they're supposed to be dressed right now?
Right? Like there was a bunch of like dancers that came to Jarek's Fun that one time.
Yeah. Like, does it look like
make a
you know,
perception.
costume?
Whoever would like to can make a perception check or on them and the whole situation, basically.
I am perceiving, sort of.
I'm
Wow, guys,
perceiving
dang.
perceptively.
I gave myself disadvantage because I'm flustered and did get an
Ronnie becomes
There's a hard
unbearably
gap at
horny
13.
from seeing women from a distance. I didn't know this trait. Okay.
bugbear trait.
It's a natural. Oh man, I'm not gonna follow that thought line. Okay. Okay. My apologies. 13 is the best roll. Okay. So, you see them, they do look like belly dancers. They look similar to the dancers you've seen before. It looks like their carriage has been like it has a broken wheel, and they are standing there looking helpless. There's no sign of a horse. It looks like the carriage is horseless.
Okay, this is a very obvious scenario, I think. Their horse probably got eaten by the dragon, right? We saw that almost happen to Kel before.
Right.
It'll be their horse.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
actually thinking that.
Ronnie's all right. Loudly and awkwardly says, "Ahoy!"
They turn to each other and like laugh, and then they approach you. Here, let me take you to the picture of them. I
Battle
guess.
map.
Okay.
Oh, it is a
I
battle
love
map.
that for us.
Use the one from the
Mm.
hag.
Interesting.
Wait, how do I do this? How do I steal the party? Oh, place party, great.
Kel approaches alone.
Did it work for you guys?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. So yeah, you approach them. The women will wave and walk up. The most outgoing of the three, perhaps their leader, introduces herself as Audrey. She and her friends Loudna and Turquoise are professional belly dancers heading back from a trip to Fortiga for a noble's 25th birthday, where they were wined and dined and celebrated for being very attractive and talented. They explained that a man that they met in Fortiga offered to take them back to Oasara, but when the carriage broke down, he took the horse and said he'd be back with help. This was earlier this morning, and a couple hours ago, they're getting a little nervous that he's no longer coming back. Specifically because he made a pass on Loudna last night, and she headbutted him, giving him a bloody nose.
Hmm.
Can I insight this?
Yes, you can. Okay, Way 19. You get the sense that these are nice ladies and they are telling the truth. Audrey seems to be a talkative and pretty and charismatic spokesperson for the group. Loudness seems to be a little bit edgy and sarcastic, and it doesn't seem to be as smirky. It sort of has a take no shit attitude. It doesn't seem that hard to believe that she would have butted someone. Turquoise seems a little bit mysterious, I guess, and has sort of like a goth vibe to her.
I'll tattoo to everybody, like, okay, yep, legit, not hex this time.
What does
Egg on my face.
Turquoise think of Stabitha?
They
This town ain't big enough for the two of us.
Stabitha, as she has come with you guys, has sort of like
Out
degothed
of costume?
herself. Yeah, she's no longer in
Mm.
costume, so she doesn't really clock her.
Okay.
I mean, awesome.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, we'd be happy to help. Can we fix your wheel and then pull you into town?
You can do an investigation on the wheel, whoever would like to see if that's possible.
Can I cast mending on it?
Yeah, you might be able to. Yeah, it
If
looks.
I can, I do so.
Wheels badly broken, probably need a replacement. They don't have that many things in terms of belongings, so even if you guys had to walk, it wouldn't be a big mess like it was with Zarai's stuff.
How large is the wheel?
It is. Let's see. I don't know how large is a wagon wheel. I guess it was probably slightly larger than a tire of a car.
Okay. Couldn't Finn make one? Hold on.
Yeah, I was just actually making sure I could do that.
But
Yeah, or
I can-
mending is fine too. The real problem is that without a beast of burden to pull it,
Ronnie 100% is just gonna stand and like grab the.
I can literally turn into
Hitches.
one. So
oh yeah, that's true.
I'm also just very strong and good at carrying stuff.
Really, any of those solutions would probably be fine. As you guys are discussing this, and they seem delighted that you guys seem to be helpful, you hear some rustling from nearby. Can you guys give me some wisdom saves, please? Okay,
28.
Whoa.
28. Wow. Okay. This is +4 to everybody, right? So, Way, Kel, and Finn, you notice that there are some figures in nearby bushes who seem to be hiding in waits and ready to spring. You get the sense that these are attackers. You're not sure, though, if they are in cahoots with these dancers or what. They might also be the target of an attack. So you are not sure what's going on, but you have a few seconds now before it looks like an ambush might happen.
I'm gonna immediately cast Entangle into the bush.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast magic weapon on my gun and cock it dramatically.
Okay,
I will
great.
cast- with my 3 seconds, I'll cast Bane. Actually, I think I need to see them to cast Bane. Can I technically see them, or I just hear them?
You see a figure here, and you think you see someone over here. Those are the only ones you can see so far.
I'll.
Sorry, can you ping those locations again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull them out. They are Chaktrang orcs, and there's one here, and there's one here. Based on the ambush you guys discovered previously, you get the sense that there are probably more in other bushes. However, they might be better at concealing themselves, or you remember that the other ones were hiding behind rocks and stuff. So it's possible that there are other such ambush tactics here. You also remember that Captain Come Get Some has buffed, has pre-buffed certain enemies.
In world, you also would remember.
Yeah, in the game, you would remember that the Dark Lord, the true Havrax, has
Terrible voice on the wind.
With all that in mind, if you'll allow it, I would like to cast Bane on the ones I can
Sure,
see.
let's resolve these one at a time. So we've got to get a strength.
I thought they were. Yeah, I thought they were grouped up together.
So you want to
which is why I
retcon
put
that
an
candle?
I would
Entangle?
appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then we can
I
skip
will
that.
just toss up a fire shield if possible.
Up to 3 creatures
Cool.
must make charisma saving throws. Okay, so there's these 2 orc grunts. And they've both got to make charisma saves, right?
Mhm.
Okay. They have +2, 6, 15. So that means they both fail. They're both baned. So whenever they make an attack roll or saving throw, they have to subtract a d4 from it. We're going to give them the purple markers to show that they are baned. How's our camera
Oz
looking?
taking the hint from the party is gonna ready Mel's minute meteors and have that going.
Okay, gotcha. All right, you got your meteors up. Okay, as soon as this happens, you basically once Finn targets these guys with an attack, they become aggro, and the combat has begun. So I'm going to pull up the turn order thing. If you guys can give me your initiative.
Let's go.
Wow.
Okay, as this is happening, more combatants are going to join the battlefield. Other orcs emerging from the shadows.
I'm gonna throw a superiority die on my initiative.
Stabith is going to hide in a bush for this to stay out of combat.
Would you mind updating my initiative, please?
Updating your initiative. What is it now?
12.12.
12.12. Okay. All right. Let me grab these other guys and give them their initiatives too. Okay, so we've got a captain back there.
Is his name Come Get Some?
Captain Come Get Some. It's really him. There is a big rock where some of them are hiding. There's not sight lines on this map. I didn't put them in, but that rock does provide cover from direct shots. Okay, Captain's initiative. Got those guys. We've got a warlock here. He needs his initiative. And we got snipers. And we also have the belly dancers.
Oh man, I forgot I had collected a big chain from our last orc fight.
You never know when you're gonna need a big chain.
You don't.
Okay, I think that's everybody. Okay, so Wei, you are first to act. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot on over here. Bonus action hide, and because I already cast magic weapon, I want to fire my gun at this guy.
Bonus action hide and to get sneak attack on which guy? I'm sorry.
On the guy closest to me.
Okay, great. 24 hits.
Orf.
Okay, for
So that's 13
12
damage.
That's 13. Okay.
Magic weapon.
Right. Okay, he takes the shot and cries out, "Nah! Let's go, guys! They're here! We've got backup!"
And then, crossbow.
Same guy that hits, and yeah, his AC is 15, so that'll hit.
Sick. I don't know if I get sneak attack on this one.
I don't think you do because you're not hiding anymore.
Okay.
So that's another.
This would just be the crossbow, so this is just 4.
Okay. All right, he takes another shot. A crossbow bolt strikes him in the bicep. Okay. Anything else you want to do? Oh wait, we have to give these guys well, I'll wait for their turn to do that, I guess.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. All right, we've got 2 buffs, so 2 of these guys are going to get captains in this fight. And the first one up is the Warlock. Do we have multiple Warlocks or just one? Just one. Okay. So this first Warlock is going to get our buffing rules applied to them. They're going to be in the buff. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. See how much bonus health they get. 3. So that's 3 times 50, so they get 150 extra HP. Plus 1 to AC, and plus 3 to hit and saving throws. I'm gonna give him this. Let us know he is super powered. Oh yeah, there's a buff. This represents being buffed by Captain. And let's say okay, he is crazy buffed now. And he's gonna get an extra thing there. So he's pretty far back from you guys. Did the girls get on? Yeah, they did. Okay, great. Okay, he does not have he's going to teleport with his Eldritch Step up here. And he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to move to here and is going to cast. Let's see, how far away are they now? Okay, they're too far. So he's going to try to hit them with an Eldritch Blast.
Oh my goodness.
14. Okay, that will hit.
Let's hope they don't have corner hit points.
I'm gonna do a thing, some kind. I have to remember all my reactions after being in mystery mode.
Okay, all right, so Audrey gets hit for 8 force damage. She cries out in pain.
use my interception style fighting thing
Okay.
to reduce the damage on that.
Okay.
Which will reduce it by 9.
Reduce it by 9, so you reduce it to 0. Nice.
In fact, they heal by 1 point.
Somehow. So. Oh, that's not right. I'm gonna pull this back a little bit. So you successfully deflect the blast from hitting Audrey, and her eyes shimmer with gratitude. They seem to say, "My hero." I think that's all this guy's gonna do.
Ronnie looks confused, falls down, goes prone.
Okay, that's all that guy's gonna do. It's Oz's turn.
All right, Oz is immediately going to dive his squishy little wizard body into a bush for cover.
Okay.
And then you have aligned 6 of them perfectly for a fireball.
Really? All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it hits.
There we go. Yeah, all 6 of them.
Okay, so that's 4 grunts, a captain, and a warlock. So that's 4 dex
And 2 of
saves.
them are baned.
And that's a D4 minus that?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is for the warlock. He's gonna fail that, right?
Yes.
And let's do the captain next. What's the DC?
Let me find it real quick.
I think he fails.
It's 16 to save.
16 to save. Okay, gotcha. Alright, the grunts. 2 of these guys are baned. Let's do the not baned ones first. Okay. Fail. Fail. Let's do the next 2. This guy's baned. He succeeds, but he's baned, so it's a D4, right? So 2, so he fails. And the other one... Oh, same roll. 4. Okay, so they all fail. Every single person fails. They all take the same damage, 23.
They all take 23 fire damage, and assuming the bushes they're hiding in are flammable, they are now all on fire.
Yes. Okay, that's a good, very good point. I will draw some fireboxes for us now. Okay, so
Oh
this,
no, there's a drought going on, you guys.
this is Ronnie's
Oh yeah, no, that's
pet
a drought. They're
project
probably
now.
very flammable.
We
Yeah.
can
Ronnie
add
yells
eco
in dismay.
to our resume.
Okay, fire here.
Oh yeah.
This is on
Anything
fire.
that is flammable that isn't being worn or carried in that radius is now on fire, so the edge of the other bushes too.
Oh yeah, this one here.
Yep.
And
Especially if there's a drought.
this bush. Okay, great.
Alright, and
We'll
I
say
think
that.
I'm gonna hold on to the minute meteors for now.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that if they stand on that fire, it'll be 2d6. I don't know. Wait, what's a? Oh, never mind.
No,
We'll
that's
deal
fair,
with
'cause
that.
that's how heat metal works.
Okay.
Minute meteors are 2d6. I don't know if that has any impact on what fire damage would be.
I don't know. I could probably upgrade it. We'll see how it goes out. All right, so that's the end of Ozzy's turn. Affinity, it's your
Yep.
go.
Hi there. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Actually, could Finn see these guys up top to the right here?
See if you can draw a measuring line to it, then you should be able to see it.
Okay.
I think you can just barely see this guy, whereas this guy would be that rock blocks your line of sight. But this guy, I think
Okay.
you could probably see his, at least
You could
half
do
of him.
darkness on those two, because that is a sniper.
Yes, that is concentration though, and Bane is
Oh.
up at the moment. But I did think
My bad.
about that. It's a good idea. Okay, for now then, I'm just going to, because I can see this guy, I don't want any more attacks on the ladies. I'm gonna try to dazzling boomerang him,
Okay, gotcha.
the orc.
Okay, because of the, well, never mind. That's not gonna hit nobody.
Nice.
Okay, the boomerang characteristically misses. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah. Well, now he knows I see him, so she does like eyes at her eye, or fingers at her eyes and then back to him. And then I will put Bardic Inspiration on Ronnie.
Okay, on Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie gets a Bardic. It's D8, right?
Yes.
Okay, Ronnie, it's your go. Do you want to give any words of combat wisdom to our triplet of dancers?
Get under the wagon. I say as I sort of vault them and jump to be right or run. I'm gonna take a dash action to get there. And then I'm going to action surge and take swings on the snipe.
Hmm?
Hmm?
The sniper got it. What? 19 hits, right? Yes. Well, actually, I should keep in mind how snipers operate. He's going to try to roll a dex save as a reaction to try to evade this. He succeeds, and he is going to evade out of the way, burning his
Reaction.
reaction. Okay. Go ahead with
Gonna
your
take
next
my
attack.
second swing on him.
Okay. 24 will hit.
Okay.
For 14 damage.
And I'm going to do a War Priest charge to take another swing.
Okay.
One second.
16 will hit.
That feels good. Sorry, I was checking my notes.
Okay. Ooh.
Nice.
Big hit. That is a 21 damage.
And I'll throw a superiority die on there also. Just
Okay.
for funsies.
Okay,
Okay,
an
I'll just-
additional 2
okay.
damage. Is that pushing?
Yeah.
Okay. He bonks into this rock wall here. It's going to need to make a dex save to see if he falls prone. Okay, he does not. His back is up against the
shit.
wall.
Also, sorry, those 2 hits. He hasn't gone yet.
Correct.
Another
So it's
17.
Another 17 from Bugbear Powers.
Yeah.
Okay, he is definitely bloodied now. Ronnie has really just pounded away at this guy and made him beg for more. That was not the right phrase. Okay. Anything else you can do, Ronnie, or have you burned all of your powers?
I think that I did a bonus. I did my actions. Yeah, that's everything.
Okay. So this guy is right here. This is going to be the second guy that Captain Come Get Some's buff effects. He's going to roll a d4. Okay, he's going to get a bunch more HP. And he is gonna be buff as heck. And he actually, I'm not gonna start with him. I'm gonna go left to right like I do top to bottom. Just makes sense to me. This guy who is baned is angry and is going to try to... No! He's going to try to maximize my window! Okay. What the fuck?
Legendary action. Cause tech issues.
Cause tech issues. Oh. Okay, so it's going to... Oh wait, it can't see anybody, but it can still dash, right? 5, 10, 30. At this point, he should be able to see way, so he'll be able to move to his movement with aggressive. And get there. So this guy's going to come up to way and try to whack him. 13 miss, right?
Yes.
Okay, this guy is going to come here. Is going to try to go for the belly dancers. And is then just going to dash, I guess, towards them.
Still can't tell
No.
if they're after the belly dancers or us.
Why aren't these guys such jokers?
He just got deleted.
Yeah, they got deleted. They're done.
He's gone.
I have to delete a bunch of things because I was lazy or forgetful, one or the other. Okay. I have to double check this to make sure that I'm using the right tokens. Edit token properties. Perfect. Roll 20 issues. I forget where these guys were. One was right here. And one was right here. And wasn't there another one? Be honest.
Who, us?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Change layer tokens. Okay, good. Those are the only guys I moved. Yeah. All right. So, those guys moved there. They didn't do anything. This guy saw Finn attack him, so he's gonna go here. Then he's gonna spot Finn, use that to use his aggressive trait to move closer towards her. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's going to try to whack her good.
Please no.
And then I was like, oh, wait, I grabbed one more. And then...
This is crazy. This does not help me one bit. How can all of my windows be open and at the same time the one I need is no longer here? Oh, because I closed it. That would make sense.
Schrodinger's window.
Schrodinger's window. It's both alive and dead. All right, just like Finn. 15.
Oh yeah,
Hits.
that just hits.
11 slashing. Okay, Finn takes a sizable hit from the Chaktrang grunts. This guy is gonna try to chase down Ronnie, I guess. That's the fullness of his movement with... Actually, yeah, he can go here and then throw a javelin. So he's
Rude.
gonna... What's that?
Rude.
Okay, he's gonna throw 9 piercing damage with the javelin on Ronnie. I think that is it for grunts.
Wait, he gets to do he has 60 feet of movement?
Yes, because of the aggressive tactic. As a bonus action, the orc can move up to its speed toward a hostile creature that it can see. So he can move his normal movement, then he can move an additional 30 with aggressive, so long as he can use that.
Which is an action economy thing. That's cool for him. I want that.
Pretty neat, right? Okay.
Ronnie's taking notes.
Yeah, feel free to take notes and submit them for your next character tree upgrade. All right, Kelken, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out a good place. Everyone's so spread out now. If only I had better initiative.
If you did down and to the right a little, you could get.
I don't want to get the
Oh, sorry,
berry
the
down.
left.
There's no.
I'm thinking like. Oh wait, hold on. How big is it? 35?
30 radius.
So you could do like. That.
Maybe I
If you
could just
move
do
to
it
Yeah,
the
you could
like.
do,
left,
like,
you
here.
can get those 3 maybe. If you scooch it
Yeah.
over just a tiny bit.
What spell are you
Yeah.
using? Entangle or
I'm
something?
trying to use Maelstrom.
Oh, Maelstrom, nice.
I can barely get these 3 guys, and then.
Yeah, you
not
can't
the other
sculpt
guy, I
spells.
think.
That's
Yeah, I
great
know,
though.
it's magic.
Because there's a buff guy.
I'll put it here.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put it there, you'd get 4 guys.
Is that 4? 1, 2, 3. Am I
think
blind? Or
it's
where's the 4th guy?
3 guys.
1, 2. Oh, you're just missing that guy.
Yeah, I know.
If you do 1 lower, you'd get him. You'd get this guy. It's fine if you get me.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
What does it cost to use your divinity thingy?
Me?
No,
you get
your
that without
Cal.
rolls?
My divinity thingy?
You know, where you ask the DM, whatever that is.
Oh, augury?
Yeah.
I think I unstocked it.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, make a wisdom save for me. You have the highest passive perception on the team, right? With 19.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, based on your 17 roll, you think, you can't prove it, but you think there's another guy hiding in this bush.
Oh.
Do it.
Okay,
Do
fair
it.
enough. I'll pop the mails from there then. This is it in shot. That's
That
not
would
it.
hit the dancers, though, where it is perfectly. And way, where you have it now.
Okay. How about... Damn.
Well, you could do that and still hit that.
But that would still hit the mystery guy in the bush,
would still
and it
hit
would
the
scare the
mystery guy.
crap
Right.
out of this Chak Drain guy with
Yeah.
the belly dancers.
I'll still do this then.
Okay, great. A swirling
there are
5-foot
rogues.
deep water appears in front of you. The point must be on the ground or in a body of water, and it's difficult terrain. Okay, I'll draw it for you. I mean, I guess some of this will not be. It'll be wet, but it won't be. It'll be hard to stand water on. Okay. Any creature that starts its turn there must succeed on a strength saving throw or take. Oof, that's pretty rough. Pulled towards the
Yeah.
center. Okay. So that effect happens. There's a swirling maelstrom in this area on the map. All the orcs inside start to grab at their garments as they're trying not to get blown over by it. It will take effect when they start moving on their turns.
And as a bonus action, I will turn into Ankylosaurus.
Okay. Are you getting quieter, Oddish? I feel like you are.
Am I? I'm sorry, I'm just eating flaming hot Cheetos and I'm
Oh,
trying to
I didn't
be
notice
sweet
that.
about
So, well, it's working.
Did you not read the warning label? Ruins your voice.
Quieter.
Uh,
No, I'll speak up.
okay, so now you're Anki. And that's that. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just use my movement to go up here. That's it.
Okay, and okay. Okay. This sniper up here is just going to charge his rifle. As is... Wait, the other one is over here, right? Okay, he's just gonna try to throw a cold grenade at Ronnie. So he's gonna throw it at Ronnie's feet so it doesn't affect his friends. So Ronnie, please make a dex save. Okay, that's a fail. DC 17 on that. So you will take...
It's 17, or are you looking at Maelstrom?
It is 17.
Also 17.
Yeah.
I mean, I was pretty sure 8 failed no matter what it was, but...
Right. Okay, 13 cold damage. And that area is a little bit frosty. Okay, that's the snipers. All right, belly dancers are in range of these guys. I guess they could just disengage, because that's what Ronnie told them to do. Okay, so they're gonna disengage and go prone and try to get under this. Hide there as instructed. Okay, check train captain is next. He is currently back here. He doesn't have the same ability that the others do, but he is going to try to...
Well, he has to make the throw first, I think.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I didn't even remember that. You're absolutely right. Okay, so this is a strength saving throw, right? He's got plus
Yes,
6
it
to
is.
strength.
Oof.
Makes a 10.
Okay.
So he must take, please roll that damage for you, 66, and be
Nice.
pulled
I did
towards
roll
the
the damage
center.
accidentally already, but I can roll it again if you'd like. It was a 19 bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
I'm
good.
happy to roll it again, though, if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Okay, he takes 19.
And I don't know how you're going to do this, but he does need to get pulled 10 feet towards the center, so I guess he's, like, mashed against the rock.
Yeah, I don't think he's capable of being pulled
And
up
he
it
dies.
based on how it works. So I think he's gonna have to like make a dex save or take damage when he hits the center. Wait. This is 19 damage, right? Okay. Okay. So he will try to make a dex save. Fails, so he is going to fall prone against this bush and take, I guess, 2d6 bludgeoning damage. That's an additional 7. Oh, the chill just came in the room. Okay. All right. So he loses half of his movement. I guess the fires in this area would be put out by the water, right?
Probably, yeah.
Ronnie breathes a sigh of relief.
Yeah, Kel could single-handedly solve this problem, right? So loses some of his movement and is going to, I guess, just 5, 10, 15 move outside the radius of it at this point.
How much movement does he have total?
Oh, you're right, because it's difficult terrain.
Because it's difficult terrain.
So he can't. If he was pushed here, it would be 10, and that's all he could move, right? Because if he had 15, he had to use 15 to stand up.
Yeah.
So he can only move here. So he's kind of fucked. Okay, at this point, the rogue who is hiding in this bush is going to appear. Of course, that means he is going to take some damage here. There's also another rogue hiding in this bush here, up by the other sniper. And that's all the hidden enemies. So... Wait, what? Where did that go? I'm just going to give them an initiative. It's normal. Because they're kind of emerging. 15. Well, whatever. I'm going to make them 0 because that's where they appeared in the turn order. Why do they keep disappearing? Oh, wait, no.
Rogues.
No. Okay.
Typical.
Typical. All right, so this guy is here, and he needs to make the strength save for Kel, right?
Yes.
With that's not with disadvantage, right? So he gets 18, so he saves on it.
Yeah, he does. So I don't think he's affected by it at all. I don't think it's a save or half. I think it's save or suck.
Okay. Okay, so he steps out. That's 10 feet. Steps towards Wei. And... Okay, these guys have too many powers. I'm deleting one of their moves here because I just don't want to have to read a fucking book every time I look at their sheet. Okay, he's gonna do multi-attack. 1 on Wei, that hits. That misses, right?
Yeah, the second one misses.
Okay, so this first one will get some extra poison damage on it. 6 extra poison, so that's 11 total damage to you. And that's the end of his turn. The other guy will run towards Ronnie. Frosty Ronnie, and try to do some attacks. 120 will hit, 15 misses. Okay. Okay. Okay, that is 10 poison, 5 piercing. And that is the end of their turns. Wei, it is you again.
Yeah, Wei just turns and he's like, "Oh, hi! Oh, bye! Oh, shit! Ow!" And, I think I'm going to bonus action Misty Step here and stab this guy. And then I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Okay. Misty Step towards Ronnie, and then shoot which guy?
Misty Step to Affinity,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
stab the closest guy, and then shoot the sniper, because it's ironic.
Okay, gotcha. All right, that
For the
hits.
bit.
Vivarius Thorn for
For the bit!
18.
I am gonna throw a smite on there. Bro.
Whoa.
Okay, so that is a red 10 plus 4, so 14. This guy will take 14 damage.
And now I'm gonna shoot the sniper.
Okay, sniper is hits. His effect does not. His reaction thingy does not trigger on a ranged attack.
I don't think it'll do it, but 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage. Okay, he's near death, but not at death. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the warlock. One of these warlocks has been buffed, but he also has to make this strength save to deal with Maelstrom. Okay. Let's bring him up. Strength save, he's got +2. What do we get? 9. That won't do it, so he takes the full 19 damage and gets pulled.
I don't. Do I keep re-rolling every instance of damage, or I don't really know how that works.
I feel like you should, but then again, you already rolled it, so I don't
What
know.
if it's just like every new turn, or once
Right.
it comes to
Once
your
a
turn,
round?
you roll the damage? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. Okay. So this is going to hit him pretty hard, and he's going to get zooped. It's 10 feet?
10 feet towards the center, yeah.
Okay, he's pulled to 10 feet that way. He is... What's the fastest escape for him? 30? But he can't do that because it's difficult terrain anyway. What's the shortest distance? 25? Alright, I guess he's gonna try to do... Wait, if he dashes, though, he can get out. So he's
If
gonna
he dashes, he can get out, yeah.
he's gonna dash.
At least I made him waste an action, though. This is a very funny spell. It just keeps sucking.
Yeah, it's great. It's a really good
So
spell.
cool.
This spell sucks in the best way.
Okay, so he dashes. I guess he's going to Eldritch Step 5, 10, 15 over here to be more towards his guys, gang up on Ronnie. He's the only warlock there, so that's the end of his turn. Oz, it's your go.
All right. Oz is first gonna dive over here so he has line of sight to right there.
Okay,
And then when he's done, he's just gonna dive back into his bush.
sure.
Okay, Oz dives out here. He's going to Scorching Ray. This guy. This guy. Can you see my pointer? Did I not turn that?
Yes, I can see
I
it.
can turn
I
back.
don't think you can... Well,
I forgot to turn broadcast to others on. I turned it back on.
I don't know if you can see this guy.
Can I not, like, see under the cart with my tiny, tiny legs?
You would be able to, but the ladies are kind of blocking it, so it's kind of tight. If you accept a +1 to AC, I'd say you could do it.
No, I can just shoot other people.
Okay.
That guy, and then I got a straight shot at that guy.
Okay, so the two closest grunts Well, besides the one on this here. So this grunt directly in front of you, this one to the right, and then this one all scorching right. So that's you've got 15 to beat the grunts and 17 to beat the rogue.
Would you say that this guy is still looking pretty fine, or
Which guy? The guy right in front of Way? No.
Yeah.
The guy right in front of Way has lost nearly 30 HP, but he's not at half yet. He's not bloodied.
Sorry. Okay.
Did I miss an attack?
I might be wrong. Didn't he get hit right off the bat, and then he got hit with fireball, and then he got stabbed?
He only got hit immediately with Bane, which isn't a attack, I think.
First
Didn't
thing.
Wei shoot him? Crossbow him?
I don't know. Can anyone corroborate this? I don't remember this specific thing. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just don't know.
Wei went first. I thought Wei, you shot somebody, and he
I
was
shot
one of the only
sniper.
two. Oh, you shot the sniper. Okay, sorry. Thanks.
Yep.
No, not
I
this
got you.
last round. Your first round of combat.
Oh, my first round. First round, I shot the guy that was closest to you, who was in. Oh, hold on. The guy
Right.
who was in this bush.
Yeah, which is.
I think it's this guy. Okay.
I think because this guy
Yeah.
is the other closest, and he.
Wasn't.
But
he
Bane.
was the
He
guy-
invisible.
Yeah. It was that guy. It must be this guy.
Okay, yeah, it must be this guy. So he took 12 damage. I think you're right. I think he might be missing 12 damage because I got rid of the tokens. That's the only thing I can be thinking.
Sorry for being like. I was
No.
just like, I'm either very wrong or.
No, I think
and
you're
then-
right. Because I had to get rid of the tokens, so it's possible that you're right. It doesn't make that much of a big a deal to me, so I'm fine chalking it up as a mistake. You are typically right when you remember these things, so I'm just going based on that. Okay. All right. Ozzy's gonna Scorching Ray the three guys. So this guy is bloody.
That gave me enough time. I'm gonna hit this guy, and then I have a straight shot to that guy.
Right.
And then bonus action's gonna be minute meteors there and there to hit those
Okay.
4.
Gotcha.
So I hit almost everyone except for 3 of them.
You love
Gotcha.
to see it.
Amazing.
Okay, Scorching Ray left to right on those 3 guys.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
20 hits, 17 hits.
Sorry, there's a cat climbing on me as I am trying to do things.
The 14 meets it, beats it, so they all 3 hit.
Oh, nice.
You love to
Nice.
see it.
Amazing.
Okay.
Oh, they almost got the same damage.
Stunning rolls, yeah.
Okay, this guy will take 7. It's bloodied. And this guy is extremely low right now. Okay, now we'll do minute meteors. So there's going to be one that hits those guys, and you can spell sculpt to make sure Ronnie's not hit, right?
Yep. And they're 5-foot range.
Okay, great.
So,
So both those guys, what do I need to roll for them?
it's like mini fireball. It's a dex throw,
Okay,
I
gotcha.
think. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Rogue is going to have high dex.
Yep, it's a dex.
11. Ooh. You only rolled a 4. So that fails, right? Your spell save is
16.
16. So he fails, and the grunts must roll now. Right, 18, he passes. And then the same thing for the other side, right?
It might be half damage. Let me check. Yeah, half damage on a successful.
Okay, gotcha.
On a save.
And okay, so the guys on the left pass, and the guys on the right, one of them, the road gets hits hardest, and the other one takes half. Okay, so what's damage on that?
I am trying to find. Oh, there it is. First the top two guys.
Okay. All right, so it's 8 for him, and 4 for the buffed guy.
Oh, I think I clicked the wrong thing. Oh yeah, that was fireball.
Oh, right.
I am trying to click around a cat, and those spells are right next to each other.
I need to make sure I'm applying captain's buffs as well.
I just realized the one time I roll well on fireball damage is the one time I didn't mean to roll it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good roll, right? Okay, so for the other two, they both take 3 fire damage off that.
That's something. And back into the bush Oz goes.
Back to the bush he goes. We'll say being in that bush will give you +1 to AC. Okay, Affinity, you're up next.
Yeah. Seeing way up here, knowing that she baned this guy earlier. You got this guy. He's
You've got
weak.
sneak
And then I'm
attack, don't you?
I do. I think
Yeah,
so.
you would have sneak attack on this guy.
You would both be giving each other sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. And that only applies, yeah, because it's only the guy next to me. Okay, she's nervously looks over at the 5 people surrounding Ronnie.
Yeah, right. You mean the 5 fireball targets surrounding Ronnie?
yes, exactly.
True.
But yeah, I am just gonna stab this guy.
Okay.
Go for the jugular. Where's my knife? My knife. There we go. Okay, we love that.
That
Good.
hits. 23.
Good old
Wait,
knife for
sneak
4
attack.
piercing.
Sneak
Plus-
attack.
plus
Oh, you're
sneak
right.
attack.
You're right. Sorry. That's
Yeah!
Okay. So this guy is not doing too hot. Alright. What else would you like to do?
I would. Do I?
You could bonus action disengage and head that way if you're worried about Ronnie.
Yeah, I think that is what I want to do. Yeah. Bonus action disengage, and all 5, 10.
Ronnie's like,
Sure,
careful,
behind
the ice.
It's slippery in
I'm
there.
the wall. Oh, oops. Yeah. I've got an idea, Ronnie. Just grab my hand
Ronnie holds out their hand.
when you can. Great. Now we're holding hands over this ice.
All right,
Oh, like,
Ronnie,
okay, but not like right now? Like now or what?
I mean, this is fine, but you probably want to hit some of them first, right?
Ronnie lets go and looks confused and sheepish.
2 of the belly dancers whisper, I think they're together.
Okay. Kind of interesting here. Don't really think so. So we're just gonna swing on the rogue next to me.
Okay. Natural 20.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Let's absolutely go. $15, 30 damage.
Okay, that's 15, 30 damage. Okay. He takes that 30 damage.
I'll see. You could leave.
Okay. It's a big hit.
Assuming he does not leave, we're gonna take a second attack.
He's gonna use a cheap shot, where if he's hit with a melee attack,
Okay.
he can hit you with a dagger attack.
That's a cheap shot.
As his reaction. But he misses. With an 8, he misses. Okay. Continue on.
What was that? A D8?
Okay.
I'm
12 will miss.
not gonna use my bardic. And then I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Make myself feel better.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
The end of my turn. I hold my hand out again confusedly.
Okay. Let's go top to bottom, left to right. So this guy is still baned, right? And Finn, when you took damage, make sure. Can you roll me a concentration on that?
Oh, sure thing, yeah.
Okay,
Shit.
Bane is down.
Sorry, y'all.
All good. It did what it needed to.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This guy, seeing Finn come up, is going to try to whack her.
No, thank you.
He's going to use. Oh, and he also gets an extra attack too.
Oh, great. I love that for me.
21, 17,
Let's both hit.
20 slashing, and 9 slashing. Finn takes a sizable hit.
I'm going to
20.
I'm going to use Limbs of Valor to use my reaction. No, wait. Damn it, that's not attuned anymore. Okay. No, I'll just use my
Valor shield.
interception.
Oh, interception.
How are you looking, Finn? No,
Good,
yeah, no, I'll
good.
Valor shield that. I'll
Captain
Valor
is
shield
excited.
that.
That wasn't even one of your guys, Captain. Think of what the strong one will do.
Okay, actually, I realize I maybe don't understand how I would need to have inserted Valorous Shield into that. How does it work again?
You run up and
Already
try,
rolled and been hit.
you try to take a hit for someone that would otherwise hit.
Yeah, I'll just take that 20.
Oof.
Okay. So, Finn, you add 20 back to your health, I guess. And
Okay.
Ronnie subtracts it. Okay. It is it's the grunt's turn. Okay, so this is one of Captain's buff grunts. It sounds really filthy. He
It wasn't
grunts.
until you pointed it out.
I mean, try saying it out loud. Buff grunts.
Episode
sounds
title, buff
sounds like a gay porn. It really does. Okay. Let's have this guy make his 2 attacks. He's got Chak Pack, which allows him, part of the Chak Trang legacy, allows them to get an additional attack as a grunt if they're allies within 10 feet, which they are. Okay, 1 hit, miss. Natural 20, that'll hit.
Fucked.
For,
Yo, what the fuck?
wow! Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Can I say rigged?
39 damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Ronnie.
Your
Ronnie's
day is at 3.
Ronnie's at 3 HP right now. And that wasn't
Holy
even
shit.
with anything like special. That was just really good rolls from that grunt.
He's gonna get promoted today for sure.
Ronnie
if you
wipes the
like.
blood off their face. He's gonna get killed.
Okay.
Ooh. Love that for me.
That's those grunts. Let's just do these 3 in a row here. This one's going to. Oh, this one has to.
Say right.
Have you had your turn yet? Is it still the 19?
No, it's still the 19.
Okay. So he has to make a strength save, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay, 5. He
Lovely.
fails. He takes 19 damage from that.
And 10 feet towards the center.
Yeah, right. Okay, he gets pulled this way. He's going to use his movement to 5, or no, 10, 20, 25, and then use his bonus action thingy to do that. And then he's going to attack twice on you. Natural 20,
What the
21.
fuck? That's
These guys are
Not bad.
going ham. It's Captain's Magic. Oh my god, that's bloody. Oh my god. Are you still in wild shape? I don't. Yeah, you are.
Let me
but
see.
that's 40. That's 57.
57. Jesus.
57.
I haven't even had a go yet as an Enki, and I'm almost out already.
Yeah.
Dang.
You might be. You might be. Yeah, because you've got another one of these guys next to you. Miss.
Miss.
Hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
just
one
beats
sec.
it. Beats it.
Yeah, but I have the. We reworked my bracelet thingy that gives me additional AC,
Oh yeah.
and I forget exactly what we reworked it to. In just 1 second. Either way, I think it misses because it adds 2 to my AC.
If it adds 2 to your AC, then it misses. Okay, so those both miss then, and then we've got this guy who's hanging on for his life with Way. He only can make 1 attack because he's not within an ally's range. He misses. Okay, so that's the end of the grunt's turn. Kel still in wild shape. Bring us home. We'll end things, I guess, after Kel's turn here.
Okay. I will take a swing at the guy on my left. I'll first go invisible so I can take my attack at advantage. 23.
There you go. On the
for
left, right?
18. On the guy on the left, yeah.
Okay. All right, that'll hit for 18 bludgeoning. He's got to make a strength save or be knocked prone. He's got plus
Yes.
2. He makes it. He will be
Ah.
staying up, but he has to take his damage. Okay, he is bloody. Okay. That is your attacks, right? That's it.
That is my turn.
Okay. All right, we still got 2 minutes left. Let me see if I can resolve any of these things. This guy is. Oh, he's charging. That's right. Okay, he's gonna try to take Ronnie out of commission in revenge.
Revenge. I guess I heard him pretty good.
You heard him pretty good. Okay. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, he can't really do that, though, can he?
I don't think so. Probably.
He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and try to 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, he's gonna try to shoot you.
With what?
With his charged laser rifle.
He didn't charge his.
Yeah, he did.
I don't
didn't he?
think. No, the one up top did. He spent his turn throwing a knife at me, I think, or something.
Oh, you're right. You're right. But why does he have this electric thing on him?
Mm-hmm.
Because sparks are flying between the two of them.
I guess.
And
Why did I give
enemies
him
to
that
lovers?
then? Okay, well then he is just going to stay where he was, and he's going to throw a grenade between you two guys, I guess.
Oh,
Another
grenade, that's-
Another ice grenade. Please make dex saves, both of you.
This should be fine.
You pass.
Okay.
Great,
Ronnie
awesome.
fails.
And he's going down.
Ronnie takes 9 cold
Down.
damage and is
Oh,
down.
right. No.
Ronnie is in death
Look,
saves.
that 3 could only do so much.
Yeah. Not like this.
All right, Finn, use Healing Kiss on Ronnie to get Ronnie back up.
The dancers giggle.
Okay, this guy is going to
Do it for them.
charge up his rifle once more. Okay, the dancers are going to attempt to throw a healing pot at Ronnie.
Aw.
See how? They're gonna try to throw.
Army crawling under.
They're gonna try to splash it. You know, Baldur's Gate style. So just a little bit gets on. This will lessen the healing power, but we'll get Ronnie back up, hopefully. So they're going to make a dex. Wait, where's their sheet?
Tough to army crawl when you're wearing nothing on your tummy.
Okay, they're gonna just use straight athletics, I guess. And okay, just barely. Okay, what's the healing pot? 2d6 or 2d4 plus 4? Check it. Mm-hmm. 2d4 plus 2. Okay, 6. Okay, you come back to life with 3 HP. Your 3 HP remains. You're back up. You're no longer in saves. They go back and hide beneath their thing. And we'll end things there for now. The party is once again scared shitless due to Captain Come Get Some's amazing buffed enemies. But was it the buffed
Also-
enemies, or was it the overwhelming force of the Chaktrang Legacy? Who shall know?
Also, there's really bad luck. The amount of crits that they got on us.
Yeah, their first round of combat,
That
they
was
did not seem
crazy.
very tough. And then they just started hitting real hard. But Ronnie's back up. That's the important thing for now, but just probably needs help.
Probably. They're back up. They're like,
Probably.
I'm good. Got it. Get back.
All right, we're gonna wrap things up for now. Hopefully, we'll all be here and back next week, which will be on the 16th of October, and we're heading on our way to OSR. Let's see if we all make it there, or if Mayor Ronnie becomes Mayor Dead. Can't even get there. Stupid.
You're dead.
Mayor of
Stupid.
Halloween Town?
The Mayor of Halloween Town. That doesn't sound scary though. Okay.
No, it would be very well run.
Ooh.
Mayor of Spirit Halloween.
Oh
It
wait.
would be.
Well, we have next week's character question picked.
Hmm.
If you were the mayor of Halloween Town, who would be your
What ordinances
mayor's
would
aide?
you implement?
We're gonna go over to Gresco Kit this time. He's doing Eternal Darkness Sanity's Requiem, a really fun horror-themed game for Halloween. An old GameCube game, actually, that I really like a lot. Rat707, another fine retro streamer, played it recently. This is part of Spookums Fest, the Halloween themed games retro game event that I'm currently participating in. We played some Uninvited on NES this week, which is a really fun game. I recommend. Really unique retro game. And we'll be doing more of that next week. I will be back on Monday. Probably no streams this weekend. Thank you, Metal Jess. Thank you, Cap'n, and everyone else who stopped in tonight. And have a good night. Let's go say hi to Gresco and cheer him on as he loses his sanity in this game. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boy.
Alrighty.